presentation of DirecTV, exclusive home of NFL Sunday Ticket, NASCAR Hotpass, NCAA Mega March Madness, and America's premier source for sports television.
Coming up, NASCAR Hotpass is back at Richmond International Speedway for a Saturday night showdown at the Chevy Rock and Roll 400. It's the final race before the chase, and the Mad Dash for points has three-time Richmond winner Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Burton, Tony Stewart, and Kevin Harvick ready to dominate and clinch their spot in the chase. 400 laps of non-stop side-by-side action from the action track is about to go green right now on NASCAR Hotpass, only on DirecTV.
The rain is gone from Richmond, and it's time to go racing.
Welcome to Richmond.
Earnhardt Jr. is going to win. This is my girlfriend's style.
Welcome to this extended pre-race show here on NASCAR Hotpass. They've come from all over the country. It's friends, food, fun, and some fierce competition. Welcome to NASCAR Hotpass on DirecTV. It's our extended pre-race show. It's race number 26 here. The Chevy Rock and Roll 400 from the Richmond International Raceway. And we welcome all of you to Henrico County. And today, it is going to be an extended pre-race show to bring you up to speed on all the chase contenders, as when the checkered flag falls, there'll be some heartbreak and there'll be some excitement as well, as 12 drivers will lock themselves into the chase. Let's take a look at our NASCAR Hotpass Hotshot drivers for today. Tony Stewart on channel 795. Dale Earnhardt Jr. will be along for the ride on 796. We have Jeff Burton as well, 797. Kevin Harvick going to get it going tonight on channel 798. And don't forget your super channel for all your audio and scanner needs here this evening and this afternoon at Richmond. So let's take a look at the championship point standings as we show you how things stack up heading into the final race before the cutoff of the chase. Top 7 drivers appear to be locked in, but it's anyone's guess after Kevin Harvick. So as we look through 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, these guys are going to have to get it done here tonight. They could use a little help from some of the others. And we're going to go round table now to bring you up to speed on all the NASCAR Hotpass Hotshot drivers. First up in our rotation tonight, we'll bring you to Larry McReynolds, who has more on Jeff Burton.
Yeah, I'll be with Jeff Burton on channel 797. After finishing 17th at the Auto Club Speedway last Sunday, Jeff Burton and his 31 team of Richard Childress Racing, they are locked into this 2008 chase for the championship regardless of what happens here at Richmond today. This will be the 3rd consecutive year they have actually qualified for the chase. And the 31 team, I feel like they have 2 goals today, talking to crew chief Scott Miller. Try to get those last 10 bonus points that are available for the win here today, and maybe experiment or try some things a little different to be better for those 10 chase races. Now, Jeff Burton and Scott Miller, they did get the 10 bonus points as they got their only win of 2008 back at Bristol in March. It was Jeff's 20th career Sprint Cup Series win. As you can see, he has his teammates Kevin Harvick and Clint Boyer follow him to the checkered flag for a 1-2-3 finish. Jeff only led 2 laps that day, but guess what? It was the right 2 laps. It was the final 2. But that's the last time that this team visited Victory Lane was back in March. Now, the top 5 in points are all locked in for the chase, and Greg Biffle in the number 16 car, he needs only to take the green flag today. He just needs to make sure his starter works, and he will be locked in the chase. And he will clinch a spot. And remember, he finished 2nd in the point standings back in 2005. Now let's go over to Pat Patterson with Jeff's teammate, Kevin Harvick, who has been on quite a roll here lately.
Larry, it's great to be at this racetrack with our race car driver, Kevin Harvick, today, because talk about a guy who loves this racetrack. It is Harvick. But on Friday here, not so much. We had a race car. We could not figure out what was wrong with the brakes. Todd and Kevin worked on it all day long, but needless to say, Friday was really frustrating.
I don't know what's going on here, guys, but obviously we need to stop and fix the brakes. Won't stop.
Well, like I said, go back to one of our happier moments for Harvick. How about this? We put the move on Kyle Busch heading into turn number 4. We're looking for the checkered flag in the number 29. We raced a good race all night long. And as we might expect today, we're looking for the same results. How about a checkered flag for Kevin Harvick? We started 5th. We finished 1st. We led 54 laps. It was the Chevy Rock and Roll 400. Can we do it today in the daytime? We know we can do this. We can burn ourselves a lot of rubber. Look at how we marched into the chase. Indianapolis started 37th, 13th place. 4th at Pocono starting spot. We finished 11th, and the rest really is cool. And Randy, I'll tell you what, Harvick's ready to go today.
No question about it. He has been on fire the last 6 weeks, and there's a few drivers that wish they could have had results like Kevin Harvick's over the last 6 weeks. Guys that are on the bubble will really have to keep you apprised of them as this race rolls on. And that is, in particular, Denny Hamlin, who sits there 11th in points. Anything can happen with Hamlin. He needs a good solid run. Clint Bowyer, just on the inside, but leering over his shoulder is David Reagan, just 17 points out of the chase. And there's Casey Kane, 14th. And if you think Kane can't make it in, only need to look back to Jeremy Mayfield back in 2004. Mayfield was 56 points out and made it into the chase by winning here at Richmond. So a lot to look forward to here this afternoon. And one guy that really needs to make something happen here this afternoon, he's locked into the chase, but really could use 10 bonus points for the win, and that's none other than Smoke. Jeff Hammond has his report. Jeff.
Well, Randy, right now as we take a look at Tony Stewart's car, yes, they would like to have those bonus points, but more importantly, they'd like to be able to get locked in early in this race. They need to finish 35th or better to be able to accomplish that, and that's the key thing. And talking to Greg Zipadelli today, that's where their main focus is. Good racetrack for Tony, but they know that they've got to make some things happen if they want to wind up winning this championship. Now, we talk about the championship, what a better way for these two guys to basically end their career together. That's Greg Zipadelli, who's been Tony's crew chief for the final 10 years of his career, or the last 10 years of his career. They've got a great track record together, 32 wins as a crew chief as far as he and Tony are concerned, and they would really like to be able to go out on a high note if at all possible. When it comes to racing here at Richmond, again, good racetrack for Tony. He's got 3 wins here. He's got some top 10 finishes. They know how to get it done, and he told me today, I'm talking about Greg Zipadelli, I believe we got a good game plan. He looks like he's a little bit struck right there, but the key thing is they know what they've got to do to be able to lock themselves in to get in this chase, and that's the main thing today, is making that happen when it's all said and done, is making sure that they're able to go out there, get themselves a top 10 finish, and get in this chase. And he's got a great finish place as far as that's concerned. Smoke will be smoking when it comes to Virginia, but hey, when it comes to this, Hermie Sadler, you never know what's going to happen here at Richmond.
Yeah, Jeff Hammond, you're exactly right. And we're covering Dale Earnhardt Jr. today. Obviously, he's already locked himself into the chase, all about trying to win a race, get that 10 bonus points. And they think back to Richmond in May, the place where the spin heard around the world happened when he made contact, Kyle Busch, and he made contact going into turn 3. Dale Earnhardt Jr. spun out and lost a chance to win that particular race. But if you look back between the 2007 and 2008 standings, a much more consistent season this year than what Dale Earnhardt Jr. had in 2007. Going back to the spin, you see it right there with Kyle Busch getting to the side of Dale Earnhardt Jr. But overall, 2008, a lot more consistent than 2007. Certainly this team does not have the amount of wins they want. But I talked to Tony Eury Jr. this morning, and he is very excited about getting back to some of the racetracks that they had early success on this year, and they hope to regain some of that momentum and put themselves in position to try to win this championship, Randy.
Okay, Hermie, and that is the scene set for our Hot Pass competitors here this evening. Of course, Dale Earnhardt Jr. finished 15th after that crash with Kyle Busch here in the spring. Well, pre-race ceremonies continue here at Richmond. We'll get you once again here are the guys that will be covering tonight on NASCAR Hot Pass. Stewart, Earnhardt, Jeff Burton, Kevin Harvick. The grandstands are filling up. The excitement builds. It's the final race before the cutoff here in 2008. Back with more NASCAR Hot Pass after this.
Independence Day. Juan Manuel Marquez is back. Now he steps up in weight to face his toughest challenge, lightweight champion Joel Casamayor. Plus, the rematch of the year as Vernon Forrest seeks revenge against world champion contender superstar Sergio Mora. The challenge, Casamayor Marquez, Mora Forrest. Saturday, September 13th, live on DirecTV pay-per-view.
This season, transform your baseball experience. MLB Extra Innings from DirecTV. Bring your favorite teams and players right into your living room with up to 80 out-of-market games a week. Put every pitch, every hit, and every play into your rotation today. MLB Extra Innings from DirecTV. Order now for just one payment of $59. Call 1-800-GET-SPORTS.
Did you know every Sunday a football fan goes without watching their favorite player?
According to a recent study by DirecTV, over 50 million fans live away from their team.
It's a condition known as displaced fan syndrome, or DFS.
I first contracted DFS when Peyton moved to Indianapolis, then again when Eli went to New York.
Thankfully, DirecTV has a cure.
Never miss a moment of your favorite team. NFL Sunday Ticket only from DirecTV. Every game, every Sunday.
Help fight DFS.
Make the call.
That wrap should cost you.
Welcome back to the Richmond International Raceway. Once again, race 26 of the 2008 schedule. It's the Chevy Rock and Roll 400 right here from this beautiful 3/4 mile oval. Drivers are presenting themselves to their cars, and once again, we're going to follow Dale Earnhardt Jr. tonight on channel 796. Earnhardt putting the helmet on, getting ready to climb aboard his Mountain Dew National Guard Chevrolet at a racetrack that he absolutely loves. Earnhardt climbing aboard. There's the crew readying themselves. As they do, they're going to be an important factor here tonight, but quickly let's get down to Hermie Sadler on pit road. Hermie.
Yeah, standing on pit road, Dale Earnhardt Jr. climbing aboard the Mountain Dew National Guard Chevrolet. And Randy, we talked a little bit in the open back here in May. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Kyle Busch fighting for victory here at this 3/4 mile racetrack. Dale Earnhardt Jr. got spun out. He did not win, much to the dismay of the fans here at Richmond International Raceway, but came back to win at Michigan, but has not had the summer that this team wanted. Has been struggled, kind of up and down, inconsistent. Only one top 10 finish since he won the first Michigan race 10 races ago. So these guys definitely want to get back on track, not only get another win, get 10 bonus points, but more than anything else, Randy, get some momentum to head them into this chase. But I did talk to Tony Eury Jr. this morning, talked to him a little bit. He said, you know what, Hermie, we have learned some things. Some things have helped us. Some things have hurt us. We've got rid of the bad stuff and applied all the good stuff to our car, and they feel strongly that they've got a good chance to get back in this chase because they're going back, Randy, to racetracks that they were good at this spring when they gained that early season momentum.
No question about it, and this is a racetrack that Dale Earnhardt Jr. has been very successful at in the past. Let's take a look at his 2008 season stats so far. Just the one win, but 12 top 10s, very consistent as far as that goes. Laps led, 706, his average finish. A lot of drivers would love to have a 12.6 average finish, but the fourth place in points has him sitting near the top as we head into the chase starting at Loudon 1 week from today. So let's take a look back at some of Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s success here at Richmond. This, once again, the spring race with the lead, has to split Denny Hamlin. Kyle Busch on the bottom. This became the battle to end all battles right here. A handful of laps to go. Earnhardt with a lead, and Kyle Busch gets in his door. Earnhardt would get turned around. It would require a lot of fixing on pit road. Once again, the replay. Earnhardt goes for the ride as Kyle Busch loses the front end. Two hard-nosed competitors going at it. And there's the dejection from the team. Earnhardt would go on to finish 15th, and one would get away from him back at Richmond. Once again, the championship standings heading in here. Kyle Busch, Carl Edwards, Jimmy Johnson, Dale Earnhardt Jr. would love to get back to victory lane here this afternoon. Greg Biffle and Kevin Harvick, all they need to do is flip the switches on their Ford and Chevy cars to qualify for this year's chase. Tony Stewart, in all likelihood, will be in. Likewise for Kenseth and Gordon. When you get back to Hamlin, Boyer, Reagan, and Kane, anything can happen here this afternoon, and it could be just that. So today, we're getting ready for the Chevy Rock and Roll 400. Down now for the command to start engines.
Engine 2-4, 2nd Battalion, and the FDNY. Thank you, America, for all your love and support after 9/11. And thank you, NASCAR, for televising the national anthem. And the command, gentlemen, start your engines!
The engines are fired on pit road. Hermie Sadler is caught up with the crew chief for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Down to Hermie Sadler.
Standing by with Tony Uri Jr. I was joking with you, Tony. Supposed to run this race last night. What were you going to be doing on this Sunday afternoon you were supposed to have off?
We've probably been watching a lot of football today, but we can do that tonight. But it's a good day to race. It changes it up a little bit. We do rather run here at night. It's just a really cool racetrack to be at. But with everything on the line today, it's going to be a lot of fun racing here and see if we can't get a win.
Competition caution at lap 35. What are you anticipating from this 88 car early on?
We'll just have to see. I mean, I'm sure the track's going to change quite a bit with all the rain we had, and we're just looking at probably the daytime. You're just probably going to lose more drive off, and I think the track might not widen out as much as it would if it was at nighttime. So, our car should be pretty good. We were just needing to roll a little center just a little bit better here during practice, but the car was really good. So, looking forward to having a good day.
And Randy, we don't have to remind anybody what kind of position this 88 car was in at the end of this May race. Maybe improve that car a little bit and maybe take this thing to victory lane today right here on Hotpass. Randy.
Okay, Hermie, looking forward to this one. Let's take a look back at Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s statistics from here at Richmond. Starts 18. He's got the 3 wins there. He's been very successful in the Nationwide Series as well. Led a lot of laps. Average finish 11.5. And of course, the 3 wins ties him with Tony Stewart among active drivers here at Richmond. So the confidence level is up. Let's take a look back now at some of the races for Dale Earnhardt Jr. How about in 2000 for DEI in the Budweiser Chevy? Earnhardt would go to victory lane with the red and black colors. 2004 carbon copy out of turn 4. Junior coasts across the line one more time. And the fans go wild and the champagne flows in victory lane. How about 2006?
Clean racetrack.
Junior, for his 17th Nextel Cup victory, wins the Crown Royal.
Win number 17 for Junior right there. So let's take a look at the starting lineup here this afternoon at Richmond for the Chevy Rock and Roll 400. We'll put that to the left side of the screen for you. Chevy Rock and Roll 400. It is a 3/4 mile, 14-degree racetrack. All the drivers say this is perhaps the best racing facility that we run on. The competition is great, and the race fans absolutely love it. Race analysis this afternoon. It is 400 laps around here, 300 miles. Pit window, 90 to 100 laps on fuel. Pit road speed, critical not to speed here. No matter whether you're a chase contender or not, can't make up a lap, difficult to do. 40 miles an hour on pit road. Well, we went through our storm here from Hannah yesterday as all activities were canceled, but today, sunny. Temperature currently 84 degrees, winds 5 miles an hour out of the west. It's a beautiful day for racing, and the green flag is just ahead. Let's go back down to Hermie Sadler. Hermie, when you talk about this racetrack and what Dale Earnhardt has to do here in particular, boy, you really just got to stay out of trouble. That is number one. What are your thoughts as we head in and get ready for green flag action?
Well, I mean, Tony Eury Jr. brought up a couple of good points, Randy, that I hadn't thought about. Number one, the groove of this racetrack. When we've run these races at night, this groove is historically moved up easily to 2.5 grooves, but he's thinking that maybe this racetrack, because of grip being at a premium, that the groove might not get as wide. And what will that do? That'll help us because we have good track position starting this race, starting up in the 4th position. So that will be something to watch if we have to get this car to work down at the bottom of the racetrack, because historically here, Randy, Dale Earnhardt Jr. likes to work the middle to the upper groove of this racetrack. And if that groove doesn't come in, Dale Jr. is going to have to try to find a way to get his car to work at the bottom of the racetrack. So that will be interesting to watch today. But I think overall, Randy, for this 88 team, they've had really an outstanding season, especially the first part of the season, and they just want to get back on track. I'm not saying they have to win the day's race. I think a good, solid top 5 finish will make them feel better about this program heading into the chase next weekend in Loudon, which they will definitely be, and they are locked in.
And if we look back to practice here on Friday, of course, all activities washed out on Saturday, and there were no practice scheduled for Saturday. But during practice on Saturday, he was 4th quickest. And once again, like you, Hermie, talking to some of the guys down there, they got their car to work around the bottom of the racetrack, so they feel very confident that he's going to be able to do so. I, like you, asked those guys, well, will Dale Earnhardt want to go to the top today? Will he do that? They all said to me, most likely they'll try to keep their car working on the bottom because they're not sure that the high groove will come in. So we can confirm that. Hermie, your thoughts?
Yeah, this is going to be a different kind of a race here for Richmond, Randy. It's not going to be your typical, Saturday night, a lot of grip, move around kind of race. It's going to be a very slick racetrack. I think the driver's going to have to be very, very careful, at least to start this race on low air pressure till they get the air pressure built up to see what the car's going to do. And very easy to overdrive these corners too, Randy. It's a beautiful racetrack, 3/4 of a mile. Gives you some speedway tendencies. It is room to pass, but you can definitely overdrive these corners. And one last thing that will come into play today, Randy, communication between Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Tony Eury Jr. will be very, very important today. Driver feedback, because we haven't run this race so long in the daytime, driver feedback will be very, very important today.
Not to mention, Hermie, that it'll be a communication factor between TJ Majors as well, high atop the spotter stand. Earnhardt Jr.'s close friend,
go ahead, turn
TJ
your
Majors.
brake, all your brake fans on, bead blowers if you want, radiator. Have a good time here today. It's your track. 10-4, good luck in the pits, guys. Be careful.
Less than a lap to go before we drop the rag. Lights are off on the pace car. Earnhardt Jr. lines up on the outside of Jimmy Johnson.
Real quick there, competition yellow at lap 35, no fueling before.
Going to take a while for the air pressures to build up in the tires, and could be a tenuous first few laps. Okay, cinch up your belts, right, get ready to go.
Press everything one last time here. Coming to the green this time. Green this time, bye.
You're watching the Dale Earnhardt Jr. channel right here on NASCAR Hotpass. Going green at Richmond.
All right, these cars in. All right, get ready. Get ready, green at green. Still inside there, inside. Still inside there. Got the 16 inside at your bumper, inside the 31 at your door. Still there by himself at your door. Still there at your door, at your bumper, still inside, still there. Still inside at your door, still there. Still inside at your door there. Still there. Still inside there. The 16's one back behind him. Still inside. Still inside there at your door. At your door there. Still there. Got a small hole behind him. Got a hole behind him if you want it. Got a hole behind him. Clear by you and your mirror. Just a 31 inside. Still there. Still inside there. Enter door. Still got a hole behind him. There. Still at your door. Still there. Enter door. Still there at your door. Still there. At your door. You're pulling him. At your door. Still there at your bumper. Still there. At your bumper. Still inside. Still there. Still there at your bumper. Still there. You're pulling him. All clear. Good job.
Earnhardt makes the high side work here in the early laps at Richmond to get around Jeff Burton. Kyle Busch, Jimmy Johnson, Carl Edwards, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Earnhardt once again skates up the racetrack, goes to the second groove. Scoring crawl at the top of your screen. Talking about the left front hitting the ground.
Right front, hitting the ground, Junior.
Right front. Hopefully that'll be something that changes here. The air pressure builds a little bit. Hermie?
Yeah, I was going to say, Randy, you beat me to it. And hopefully that is an air pressure issue that will get better as they get more laps and the air pressure builds up in that right front. And 88, trying to look around the high side of Carl Edwards, Randy.
Sure is. And Carl just
all clear,
backs out of the throttle early, gives Dale the high lane. Earnhardt back to the bottom. Kyle Busch has pulled out to a 1.2-second lead over Jimmy Johnson. Earnhardt within 2 car lengths of Jimmy. Go inside of Kevin Harvick's car as he chases Earnhardt. Earnhardt back to the bottom. Harvick trying to get the top side working. Looking back to Kevin Harvick now. Pretty good crowd on hand here at Richmond after being rained out
one there. The 29
on
moved up.
Saturday.
They're making up ground up there.
You hear from PJ Majors talking about 29.
Inside at your bumper there. Inside at your bumper.
Harvick to the bottom now.
At your door there. No pressure from behind. Still outside there. Still there. You clear up behind him if you need it.
On board with Harvick, you'll get a good look there at Earnhardt's right front. Boy, that unbelievable. The splitter just right squarely across the racetrack, nearly rubbing. 13 laps in here at Richmond. You're watching Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s channel. Back right after this.
Dr. Scholl's massaging gel insoles with 2 different gels for softness and support are outrageously comfortable.
That's okay. I'd rather walk anyway.
Isn't it time you put a little gel in your step? Dr. Scholl's.
Spot right up there. Set it down. Yeah, good job. Wants a beer. Grab me a beer. That's what I'm talking about. Incredible game.
The world's hottest sport meets the world's most refreshing beer. Frost Brewed Coors Light, the official beer of NASCAR.
Hi.
What can I get for this?
How about 2 sizzling, 100% pure beef patties with all the amenities and an irresistible classic known fondly as the double cheeseburger? Huh?
Wow.
Now more than ever, McDonald's Dollar Menu.
Listen up, fantasy freaks. You're watching the Colts-Pats while your man Jamal Lewis just scored 4 touchdowns. And I'll bet you didn't know. With DirecTV, you're alerted anytime your fantasy players score.
Track your fantasy players in real time, only on DirecTV.
What do you do before your driver has a souvenir trailer? When he doesn't have his own hats yet, or t-shirts, or even a sticker for your car. You cheer with your heart.
Welcome back to the Richmond International Raceway. It is race number 26 of the 2008 season. The final race before the cutoff to the chase to the Sprint Cup Series Championship. After the checker flag falls here, just 12 drivers will remain. We're working lap 19 right now. Competition caution due to all the rain here yesterday, washing the rubber off of the racetrack, will be flown at lap 35. Kyle Busch is your leader. Kevin Harvick is second. Dale Earnhardt Jr., after starting fourth, has fallen into a comfortable third. Matter of fact, starting to close the gap now on the 2 leaders and working the high side. Hermie, do you think this might be a product being able to work the high side right now with 35 laps being the cutoff there and then having a competition caution? Perhaps Dale giving it a shot up there to see what it's like?
Well, I think a lot of it is he saw Kevin Harvick come behind him, Randy, run him down and pass him using that high side. Dale Earnhardt Jr. as well as a lot of other these guys really do a good job of looking at the guys that are around them. And when somebody runs you down and passes you, you want to look at what they're doing. So I think part of that, Dale Earnhardt Jr. picking up on what Kevin Harvick was doing, and a good sign for the overall look of this race, Randy, that these guys are able to use that middle and top side.
Let's ride with Earnhardt around this 3/4 mile, 14-degree bank track. Way to the top of the racetrack goes Earnhardt, as well as does Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick. Diamond in the corner off. Hermie, I'm noticing Dale Earnhardt Jr. really nicely rolling out of the throttle here. One question I want to pose to you is that one of the chassis adjustments that a guy can work on, particularly to a place like Martinsville, Richmond, is the brake bias. We haven't heard Dale talk anything about that right now, but some of the drivers talking a little bit about turning the brake, and that can be a chassis tuner that perhaps Earnhardt can use throughout the day.
A big tuning tool, especially with these new race cars, Randy. You can take brake off the front if your car's too tight. In other words, if you got too much brake on the front of the car, you get too much on the brakes and actually slide the front tires, make the front of the car too tight. So you can dial brake out of the front of the car to make the car free roll through the center. And that's become even a bigger tool with these new race cars.
So far, Tony Eury Jr. and Dale Earnhardt Jr. doing exactly what they set out to do here this afternoon. Keep the leaders in sight. If you can lead the race, lead the race. But right now, they're currently running down Kyle Busch, the current Sprint Cup Series points leader, who has the lead here at Richmond. Junior was over 2 seconds back. He's got it down to 1.2 right now. And Harvick is battling for the lead. Harvick looking to the outside. Junior trying to make some way to catch up and get in that fight. Good race for the lead up front. Junior trying to make his way up in there. Everybody working the high side of the track. One thing about Dale Earnhardt Jr., he's not one for just riding, that's for sure. If he can get up there and do it, he will do it.
It's a little free all the way through turns 1 and 2, so be careful. It's a little free in. Could roll the center better. It falls over on the right rear and gets loose off. Still bouncing on the front end a little bit. When I get in hard, it taps around on the pavement a little bit.
A nice, calm Dale Earnhardt Jr. as Harvick blasts by. Kyle Busch for the lead. Here comes Earnhardt Jr. It's a three-way battle for the lead here at Richmond in the early going. Already in lap traffic.
Still clear by 15 over the 24. Slow car on the bottom up here. A lot of guys are following your lead on that up there. 3 and 4 in that line there. Should be laying more and more rubber.
A.J. Allmendinger going a lap down here.
Yeah, that'll be bad. We don't want that.
All clear.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. wanting to use the top side by himself. I take it.
Randy, I really like the tone of voice Dale Earnhardt Jr. uses on that transmission with Tony Eury Jr. Very calm, cool, collected, and very confident sounding.
Sure is, and he's getting ready to take second place from Kyle Busch. Starting to work on him here as he goes to the high side of Busch with the competition caution now. Just a couple of laps away here. Give all the teams an opportunity to take a look at the tires, make some adjustments. To the outside goes Earnhardt, around Kyle Busch.
All clear, more slow cars ahead on the bottom.
It starts to free up on entry. That's helping the center.
Trying to give
it 4. You got about 2 laps caution to be out. We're on this no changes first run.
All clear.
Looking for the lead. Earnhardt looking for the lead with Harvick. Hear the wheel spin there. Going down the backstretch off of 2. Easy does it around Sam Hornish. Earnhardt right up on the bumper of Kevin Harvick.
Still there, clear.
When everybody completes lap 35, the caution will fly. Earnhardt looking for the lead.
Caution is out, watch your mirror there. Caution is out. Clear, all clear.
3 drivers go a lap down. Hornish, Nemechek, and A.J. Allmendinger all a lap down. Hornish will more than likely get the lucky dog. Working lap 37 out under a competition caution. Hermie, boy, these guys got to be optimistic. That was a great early run there.
Water temp's 220. The oil is about 250. Just about 5 pounds of water pressure. Everything else is good. Fuel pressure is high. I like it.
We'll be coming to pit road on this
Zero
mandatory
this time, 4400, second gear at the line.
competition caution, Randy, but I'm like you. Great start for Dale Jr.
Off their June bug and 4 tires here.
29 is going to keep on coming, 4400.
Adam Emmert, front tire changer. Rear tire changer, DJ Richardson.
All right, you 5, 4, 3, 2, stop a little short. Come on in here, come on, right there.
Rick Pigeon on the jack.
Go hard, go to the wall, go to
All clear, 4400, all clear, all clear. No pressure there, still all clear. All the way to the line up here. There you go, 4400. Stay low there, 77's coming outside. He was a lucky dog, good stop.
That's the way to get it done right there. 13.7 on the 4 tire stop. off of pit road in second spot, right behind Kevin Harvick. Major adjustments, it appeared, by Kyle Busch that time. Took some time in the pits. He'll be deep in the running order. Under caution here at Richmond. Let's take a quick break. Come right back to Richmond for the green flag here in the Chevy Rock and Roll 400.
Look at the top of my head, and then they look me in the face.
I think my hair looks better now than it did when I was in my 20s.
Hey, some people are beautiful bald, but it wasn't for me.
I feel great about myself now. I look the way I think I'm supposed to look. It was like a dream come true for me because I wanted my own hair back.
The Bosley treatment's absolutely exceeded my expectations, no question about it.
This is all me, so I'm thrilled.
I finally enjoy getting a haircut.
Now that I see the results, I wish I would have done it 4 or 5 years sooner.
I'm really excited about having my hair back.
When it comes to going bald, you now have a choice. To find out more about this clinically proven permanent hair loss solution from Bosley, call to receive this free guidebook, medical report, and DVD.
This is the only permanent solution to hair loss.
Choose to do something about your hair loss.
Call 1-800-977-5876. That's 1-800-977-5876 or go online to bosley.com today.
We took a poll and asked what Americans want, and unanimously they said,
free gasoline. Free gasoline.
Free gasoline every day.
How about $2,900 in free gasoline every day?
You know I like 29.
Shell is giving away $2,900 in free gasoline every day, plus thousands of other prizes. Just pick up a game card at a participating Shell station. Scratch off the gunk and go online for your chance to win.
Hurry in today for your game card while supplies last.
I get out and I ride with my buddies every weekend, you know. We go out and get after it. Like today, we hit one section when everyone stopped, second guessed it. I just kept going. Rock here, rock there. I just got a handful and there she went.
True all-wheel drive, new active descent control, legendary ride and handling. Polaris, the world's toughest ATVs. Polaris Power Play Sales Event. Get to your participating dealer for up to $800 in rebates and as low as 3.99% APR on select ATVs.
Probably just a couple lap cars there, the 84 and 70. 84 is down a cylinder there. I'm not sure
Still
what
working caution here at Richmond. Let's go down trackside to Hermie Sadler. Hermie.
Yeah, standing by with Craig Monahan, our Grand Marshal, New York City firefighter. Now, you said you're a NASCAR fan, but your first live experience. Tell us how it is live compared to watching on TV.
Oh, it's amazing, man. You can feel the water in the bottle shaking as the cars are ripping by, man. It's awesome.
Tell us what brought you to Richmond to be our Grand Marshal this weekend.
Well, I thought it was a great chance to thank America, you know, for all the love and support they gave us over in Ladder 5, Engine 24, 2nd Battalion during 9/11. And Chevy brought us down. You know, it was my pickup truck, it's the Chevy Silverado. It survived the collapses, and the firehouse turned it into the fire truck. And we used it every day to go back and forth trying to get our guys.
I'm going to personally invite you to come to Victory Lane with us if Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins today's race. So can you stick around maybe and join us in Victory Lane?
That's what I'm hoping for, man. I'm definitely in on that. Yeah, thank you.
We might have a little party and with a firefighter to boot, Randy.
Heck yeah.
Middle of the corner down here. Cover to the green. Our car the green. Pass to the right only.
Going green here. Once again.
Stars in. Get ready. Ready. Bring the green. All clear there. 11 to 1 back. All clear. Clear by 1. Clear by 1. Outside the 11, outside the 11 there. Still outside the 11, at your bumper there. Still there, just a 78 now. Just a 78 at your door. Still there, at your door. 11's with you on the bottom. Outside, still there, at your door. At your door still. At your bumper, clear, all clear. Eleven's looking inside here. Looking inside there. Inside, at your door.
Some mixed strategy up front here. The 24 car.
Coming behind him there. Clear by 2 to the 78 if you want it. At your door.
More than likely took 2 tires on that stop, having only 30 5 laps.
That's your bumper there. Still at your bumper.
Very close call here for Dale Earnhardt Jr. with Denny Hamlin right after the restart.
All clear, 20 and 2 back.
Watch to the outside here, upper left. Got really loose. Did Denny Hamlin off the corner. Report is that, yes, indeed, Jeff Gordon got 4 tires. Heck of a pit stop by that group. Earnhardt still working the top. Hamlin works the bottom. Gordon reported prior to the stop that he was loose in and loose off.
Your door, 20 car by himself. All clear.
Hearing tire wear, very good for many of these cars, including Jeff Gordon's. Earnhardt Jr. currently riding in the 5th position. Tony Stewart is 4th. Should I say Gordon was 4th? These guys all battling for it, actually. Harvick, your leader. Hamlin to 2nd. The battle for 3rd.
Still outside there, at your door. Still there. Still at your door, at your bumper. Still outside, at your bumper. Clear, all clear.
Three guys right there that could use a win. Dale Earnhardt Jr. recorded his earlier in the season, but
Still hit the ground, DJ. It's hurting me on these new tires. Getting in like these other fellas getting in. I'm sliding the nose pretty bad on that splitter. Right through there. Quit the center of the corner, but down into the center is tight bouncing on that splitter. It's more the left front now. The right front's not really the problem, I don't think.
Analyzing. Like a surgeon behind the wheel, Dale Earnhardt Jr. goes to the inside of Stewart.
At your door there. At your bumper. Clear. All clear.
Earnhardt with a great early run here at Richmond, a place he's gone to victory lane 3 times in the Sprint Cup Series. Working lap 54 of 400 here at Richmond. It's the Chevy Rock and Roll 400. Once again, welcome to NASCAR Hotpass. You're riding shotgun with Dale Earnhardt Jr. Back to Richmond right after this.
Have some fun today, boys. Do we do?
10 outside. Come on.
In the middle. 29 behind. Go. You're clear. Tell NASCAR to watch him. Come get you some of this.
Follow the drama with NASCAR Sprint Cup Mobile.
That's the way we get it done, boys.
Live team chatter, live radio broadcasts, and real-time stats. Available on the new Samsung Instinct only from Sprint and only on the Now Network. Text NASCAR to 7777 or visit sprint.com/speed.
Awesome job, boys.
Sometimes just getting to retirement seems impossible. That's where we come in. As one of the nation's 401k leaders, the Principal offers many simple ways to plan for retirement, making it easier for you to get where you're going. The Principal Financial Group will give you an edge.
Tuesday, where's the only place to see Jessica Simpson?
Well, of course. Good Morning America.
Jessica Simpson in a live concert event.
I'll jumpstart your morning, I promise.
It's Good Morning America's Fall Concert Series, presented by Denny's.
Don't you dare miss me on GMA.
Monday, Aaron Rodgers makes his debut against Adrian Peterson and the Vikings. Then the Broncos take on the Raiders. ESPN Monday Night Football returns with a special doubleheader starting Monday at 7.
We're back at the Richmond International Raceway. You're riding shotgun today with Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the final race before the cutoff to the Chase 2008 Sprint Cup Series Championship. Earnhardt started on the outside of row 2. Qualifying rained out here on Friday, lined them up according to the NASCAR rulebook and car owner points. Right now, Clint Boyer has scooted by on the bottom of the racetrack, shuffling Dale back to 4th. Dale continues to work the top side of the racetrack. He had a mandatory caution at lap 35, so teams could change tires, take a good look, make some chassis changes. Earnhardt has talked a little bit about the left front, kind of dragging the racetrack. The right front dragged it early on. Earnhardt working that top side, though. Here comes Stewart trying to get back into the picture. We stand corrected on the 24 car. He did indeed take 2 tires, put them up front, currently back to the 8th spot. They're gambling on trying to maintain some track position, give it a little try here early on for Jeff Gordon. Hermie.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you feel pretty good about your car, probably not a bad time to try that. If you're Steve Letarte, maybe something you'll have to do later on in the race to try to get a top 5 or try to get a win maybe. So Letarte going ahead and trying that early on, putting that in the bank to see if it's something maybe you can use later on today.
Absolutely, Hermie, and that's exactly what Steve Letarte had talked about, that they wanted to give that a try early on, get it out of the way. You're going to need 4 tires most of the day here, but later on, if we catch a caution at the right time, say 20, 30, 40 laps to go, anything can happen, and all strategies are up for grabs here in the closing laps of this one. Kevin Harvick continues to be on a roll in the Sprint Cup Series.
It's rolls the center better. Forward right is better. It just was on the ground for a while. Still on the ground pretty good. I don't know if you can see.
If he's got NASCAR
I'm trying to work on maybe flipping some air in that left front or something like that. They're trying to help you out, but doing real good. Probably about a good 10th better than the leader, half a 10th better than 11, and a good 10th behind the guys behind you.
Earnhardt goes back by Boyer, back up to 3rd. Once again with Harvick leading. Harvick just been on a terrific roll here. 4th at Pocono, 6th at Watkins Glen, 8th at Michigan, 4th at Bristol, and 4th at Fontana, and he leads here today at a racetrack that he really, really likes and gets around very well. Likewise for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Denny Hamlin, considering this basically his home track.
Very good, that last lap.
You noticed Dale Earnhardt Jr. asking Tony if he could see the splitter just barely rubbing the racetrack, and the answer is the reason he can't see is because on some of those monitors down there is indeed NASCAR Hotpass. They love being on NASCAR Hotpass to get the isolation camera of their car the entire race.
Randy, it looks like he settles in after about 20, 25 laps into a run and is the fastest car on the long run on the racetrack. You heard from Tony Uri Jr., awesome lap. What they've got to be concerned about is getting going on the restarts, because if they happen to have a caution at the end, he might be in trouble, and he's giving up too much on the front end, Randy, but very good so far on the long runs is the 88 car.
And the one thing I like that I'm not hearing from Earnhardt Jr. is forward bite issues. You can oftentimes have a big forward bite issue, particularly off of 4. A lot of guys spin the wheels up later on in a run, trying to get that forward bite. So far, Earnhardt likes his car. That's a great sign, still in the early going here at Richmond. Bottom right of your screen, miles per hour. You'll watch that change throughout a tire run. They can go 90 to 100 laps here on a tank of fuel. Earnhardt working the top side of the racetrack here at Richmond. Nobody does it better up there in no man's land than he does, that's for sure. Curious about Casey Kane? Nothing yet. Back in the 30th position, 20 seconds off the pace for Casey Kane. David Reagan doing all he can do. He's up to 11th. Reagan 9.3 back. Hamlin, you see him running second. Guys that are on the bubble. So far, Hamlin and Boyer doing exactly what they need to do to make this chase. 99 car, Carl Edwards on pit road. Of course, Edwards locked in the chase, but this is going to really hinder his chances right here of coming away for a win. Going to go 4 tires.
All clear, good job.
For Edwards. Right side only. Hard to believe that he would enter pit road just from a chassis condition. But then again, being locked in the chase, that's perhaps a gamble they would take early on. More often than not, nobody comes down pit road unless they think they have a tire going down. And beyond that, a lot of times they won't come down pit road even then. Working the lap traffic here. 38 cars on the lead lap. Bobby Labonte.
All clear, 1 car.
Rick Hendrick on top of the box. Next to Tony Uri Jr., bottom right of your screen. Denny Hamlin, upper right. You see him scooting around Kevin Harvick. Hamlin goes to the point here at Richmond. Taking Toyota to the top. Here comes Earnhardt into the fight. Earnhardt looking to the top side of Harvick.
Still inside there, the 29 by himself. No pressure from behind.
Earnhardt wants the lead here. Gets a great run off the corner. Does he look to the inside? Pushes Hamlin down the backstretch here. Shakes him up a little bit, getting into 3. Earnhart goes around to the outside.
Pinching you there. He's right against your door there. Inside by himself.
Denny Hamlin roughs him up a little bit.
Inside 29.
The boys are getting after it, short track style here at Richmond.
And 4. You can clear the 29 here. Finish your bumper, all clear.
NASCAR, a little warning to the 11 and the 8. Tell them to settle down. Let's have a good race. NASCAR can communicate to any of these drivers at any time over the radio. Just making sure these guys mind their P's and Q's. Here goes the 88. Carl Edwards with a flat right rear. Amazing they ciphered that out. Earnhardt looking for the lead here at Richmond.
Hit your door. Still there at your bumper.
Toyota, Chevy, go
all
at
the way
it.
on the bottom there.
Hard to door to door. But now, Earnhardt with a run off the corner.
Hit your door, hit your bumper, clear, all clear.
In the Junior Nation, standing here in Richmond, Earnhardt to the point. Back to Richmond right after this. You're watching Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s channel.
So, the joy is getting there.
Well, on the days that we help someone move from the shelter to permanent housing, those are the best days.
Hot, cold, blizzards. The only thing that's ever outlasted this truck is the license plate.
This is our country.
The front end was melted. The interior was singed. I reached inside the window and it started right up. It made us feel like if that truck could keep going, then we could all keep going.
30 years. She's got over 2 million miles.
It all started with my grandfather, who passed it down to my father, who passed it down to us.
Chevy, the most dependable, longest-lasting trucks on the road.
This is my truck.
This is my truck.
Esta es mi troca.
I love Chevy trucks. I've wanted one since I was a kid, and this is my new truck.
Chevy Silverado, America's best truck.
If it could tell stories, it would.
Everything okay, Carl?
I'm winning, right?
Yeah, but the other drivers think Aflac sponsorship's giving you an advantage.
Well, if you're sick and you can't work, Aflac pays cash fast to help keep you in the race.
I know, but they see it a little differently.
I taught him that.
Aflac, proud sponsor of NASCAR and Carl Edwards.
They say NASCAR fans are like family. On second thought, maybe they're better. I mean, no one here will pinch your cheek or bring up that embarrassing moment in gym class. Or call you by your pet name till you're 45 years old. 3 days camping out with your fellow fans, that's heaven. 3 days with the great aunt who keeps tussling your hair, well.
Welcome back to Richmond. Overhead, the Goodyear blimp providing us with these shots.
Inside there, all the way in the bottom. No pressure from behind. Watch that 66 up there. I don't know what's wrong with him. Enter door. Bumper clear. All clear.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. leads here at Richmond and putting a bunch of cars a lap down, doing it in a hurry right here.
Randy's really working that top side, making it work for him.
Good job. No pressure behind. Enter door. Still inside there. Inside the 66, all the way in the bottom.
He is wearing them out.
Still there. Enter door. Bumper clear. All clear.
Not only is it fast for him, Randy, really getting a good run, getting by some of these lap cars a lot easier than the 29 and the 11 right now.
Wow.
Two inside there, two inside, just one inside, the 00. Just one inside there.
Unbelievable.
Inside, just a 28 now, all the way in the bottom.
Making mincemeat of the field right now is Dale Earnhardt Jr. Look at the run he gets off the corner from that top side.
All clear.
There he is, led 18 at 26 races this season. Doesn't have the wins to show for it, but nonetheless, still got a long way to go now. Locked into the chase. 10 to go after today. Down to 31 cars on the lead lap. Kyle Petty getting ready to go down. David Arudeman getting ready to go down.
Inside there, just 45 there, still inside. Inside the 45, all the way in the
With
bottom.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. leading here, let's take a look back at how he got there. Started from fourth, lap 33 right here, working on Kyle Busch.
Clear.
Goes around him for second spot. Lap 82 after the mandatory caution. Earnhardt starting to fuel his oats into a battle here with Denny Hamlin. Hamlin and he go at it. They tussle for 4 or 5 laps before Earnhardt gets the measure of him on the high side, and he has been sticking with that. Just about 60 laps into this run now. Earnhardt just pulling away from Denny Hamlin, up by 3.1 seconds over second place Hamlin. Kevin Harvick is third. Clint Boyer fourth. Kyle Busch is fifth. Stewart. Jeff Gordon. Jeff Burton. Kenseth up to ninth. David Reagan. What a nice run he's having again. Up to 10th, but will it be enough to make the chase? Not with Hamlin and Boyer doing what they're doing. Elliott Sadler goes to the outside. Junior looks to the bottom. Earnhardt.
I can't go down there. He wants me to go down there. I can't go down there.
Interesting conversation there. Junior working the top side, making it work, Hermie, but he's saying the reason it's working is one thing. The fact that he can't go to the bottom is something else.
I want to
He
get the
can't
wall
go
in
down.
one, so just be ready. No caution yet. And 10-4, no caution there, no pressure from behind. I delivered a message there. He said he can't run down there either. He's up high off of 2 now. Caution is out.
Yellow is out here in Richmond. 70 in the wall. Johnny Sauter in the 70. Glances off the wall. Let's listen in.
Comes the pace car inside there.
Looks like David Rudiman will be the lucky dog. He tried 2 tires earlier. That's not going to work.
Go ahead and cut our simple. It got, you know, it just kind of got the same old stuff there. A little bit loose in, a little bit tight center, a little bit loose off. It was pretty good though. That was really, really good. You think we ought to try to sneak in a ½ pound for that start? I don't know. I mean, I want you to try to fix this, but I don't. You got the data, bro. I don't know. If you put it in one, you put it in the other, I guess. If you put it in one tire, you put it in the other, Junior.
Boy, that thing is so good on a
Pit
long
road
run,
is open,
Ernie.
4400.
With track position, you'd wonder if they really need to change anything. But it's not going to be much to change if they do anything.
Well, they've added a ½ a pound to add to the left rear. I just watched them do that.
The line there.
Now they're adding to the other rear tire too. So just a little bit add of both rear tires, Randy, trying to get a little bit quicker on the start. Just trying to pick up a little bit of speed on the start.
Gotcha.
10 away.
Pit stops, lap 98 here.
5, 4, 3, 2, come on.
We should have enough cushion, Randy, on the lap cars maybe to get a good run out of here and retain this track position. Trying to make him a little bit faster on the get-go. Obviously, on the long run, he is the class of the field.
Go.
Down and away, Randy.
4400, no pressure at all. 4400 there. 4400, no pressure.
Wax them all.
4400 all the way to the line up here, all the way to the line, all clear this time.
By a big margin.
Safety truck up high off 2. 2 of them up there.
And the more cars that get a lap down here, the tougher it gets for those cars back there in 5th, 6th, 7th, back through 10th or 12th. You couldn't be having a solid day, but you're back around 12th and you line a lot of cars up on the inside. It gets tough sledding. Earnhardt Jr. leads here at Richmond. Back right after this.
Mary's phone. Mary doesn't have AT&T, which means we've got no bars here in this podunk little town we just moved to. So thanks for the call about how Michael Phelps is right down the street, signing autographs, taking pictures, telling hilarious stories about how much he loves Chinese food. Yeah, we're not gonna get that message. One day we'll look back at this and laugh. Or cry!
For the best coverage, switch to AT&T. More bars in more places.
One more time.
I was eating, and then I reached into my pocket and found all this extra money.
Reverse pickpocketed.
Yeah.
Description?
Tall, lots of bling.
You got a reverse.
That's him.
Right there?
Down there, yeah.
Sure?
That's him.
Hey, excuse me. You stop! Hands on your crown. Easy. Hey. Are you okay? Hey.
Beware, this man could put extra money in your pocket.
Grab a new BK wrapper morning, noon, and night. The King's got all-day value, all wrapped up.
Who was your husband's last girlfriend? When is your mother-in-law's birthday? What is your son's favorite movie? Who is your dad's favorite race car driver? Starting Tuesday, September 23rd, ABC will discover how well you really know your family.
Oh my God.
When we bring this game show to your door.
How much do you think your husband weighs?
ABC's Opportunity Knocks. Premieres Tuesday, September 23rd at 8, 7 Central, part of National Stay-at-Home Week on ABC.
Yeah, Temple. How to put it in the right front, Junior. So if this don't work, we'll just stick it out the left, back in the right. Yeah, Temple, we just do it. Just kind of keep me abreast, but don't fix your problem. The only reason I was thinking left is because you might have been just one only. So that's the reason we chose that side. Yeah, I know, but that normally hurts the center a little bit. Air up in the left. We'll see. Okay, Temple.
Tony Urey Jr. and Dale Earnhardt Jr. discussing their changes. Let's take a look back at the replay getting off of pit road. This is pit exit. Look at this. Where's the rest of the field? Oh, there he is.
Green next time by, left car going up
2.7 seconds. What a stop by the Dale Earnhardt Jr. team. Wow, 2.7.
Got the 28, 45, 10, 00 on the bottom lane there. Behind you, you got the 11, the 29, 18, 17. Going green this time by.
Matt Kenseth up to 5th there. Everybody locks right tape there of their pit stop. Boy.
All right, get ready.
Going green.
Okay. No pressure, you're all clear. Clear by 2. Clear by 2.
Got a caution. Michael Waltrip goes around.
Is out. Watch your mirror there. 21 back. Watch your mirror there. I don't trust him.
Running 19th.
Brake hands off. Forgot to put turn them on there. You got to get some sticky notes up there so you don't let me forget. Yeah, I thought I talked over somebody, so I was going to tell you again when you got around in the front straightaway to double check. But yeah, got you.
Under caution once again here at Richmond, just a quarter of the way through the Chevy Rock and Roll 400. You're watching NASCAR Hot Pass. Glad to have you on board at Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s channel. We're all riding shotgun together. Working lap 104. Earnhardt, Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, Matt Kenseth, your top 5. Clint Bowyer, Stewart, David Reagan up to 8th. Let's take a quick break while we can. Under caution here at Richmond. Back to Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s channel on DirecTV's NASCAR Hot Pass.
Show your spirit with Skinit.com. We've got your school, your team, your style. Pick your favorite skin or create your own. It's fun. It's easy. It's you. Anything you can imagine to personalize your device. Laptops, cell phones, MP3 players, gaming devices. Any device, anytime. Express yourself with your school colors. Or choose from sports, entertainment, fashion, and more.
For free shipping on all orders, use promo code SCHOOL2. Go to skinit.com/school2 today.
I guess I'll take it from here.
Just don't leak any fluid on me.
The inside of a race car can feel as hot as the Sahara. How does Dale Jr. overcome it? Energy Focus Control. Amp yourself.
I got some breath mints if you want them. I'm just saying.
Honor. Loyalty. Duty. The National Guard is the only branch of service that has dual missions: to serve the local communities in time of need and to protect our freedoms and liberties abroad. Now it's your turn to serve. Call or visit 1-800-GO-GUARD.com today.
And we're back at the Richmond International Raceway under caution. Hey, don't forget, viewers, you can email us your questions, and we'll get Hermie Sadler to get the answer for him down here on pit road. Hotpass at directtv.com, and we'll, you know, if Hermie can't get it, we'll get somebody else down there along pit road to answer the questions. Be sure to include your name and hometown so we can give you a shout out. Give us an email. Also, join the chase. Get NASCAR Hot Pass today. The chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup heating up, obviously, with the top 12 drivers in the Sprint Cup Series chase about ready to do battle. NASCAR action doesn't get any more intense than this. Tell your friends to join the action. For just $29.99, you get the final final 10 races. Ride shotgun with all your favorite drivers. It's the best deal and the best time of the year. NASCAR Hot Pass is only on DirecTV, so put the pedal to the metal. Tell your friends to order today. Offer ends November 16th. To order, call 1-800-GET-SPORTS or log on directtv.com/Hotpass. Going green once again here at Richmond. You're riding shotgun with Dale Earnhardt Jr., and he is in the lead.
Same thing you did last time, was awesome. Pace car is in. Get ready. Get ready. Bring the green. All clear, all clear. Clear by 1 over the 11.
No problem getting around the lap car of Kyle Petty. Hamlin gets held up a little.
Those restarts, Randy, when the double fat, so important to get off to a good start. Clear that car on the inside and run your line. The last 2 restarts, very good ones by Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Without question, pulling away by some 6 car lengths over Hamlin. Overhead view.
So clear by 5 over the 11.
Still a very good crowd on hand here today at Richmond, considering all the weather up and down the East Coast over the past couple of days. Good 120,000 plus, it appears, here for the final race before the cutoff of the 2008 Sprint Cup Series Championship, the 10-race duel. Harvick goes back to second. Kyle Busch is fourth behind this
Clear by
battle.
10 over the 29. That's the 11 on the bottom.
Great battle there between Kenseth and Tony Stewart upper right. That's a battle for 6th. Door to door. Lap car of Bobby Labonte trails him there. David Reagan on the bottom of the racetrack there, as Earnhardt cruises around here out front by himself with a 1.4 second lead. Great restart for Earnhardt Jr. Walking away now. He's been the class of the field so far under green flag conditions. Just slight adjustments being made by Tony Eury Jr. Points as of now. Earnhardt, 4th. Earnhardt looking. Of course, all these drivers that make the chase go to a 5,000 point standard when this race for the chase starts here. 10 points apiece for each win. Of course, Carl Edwards was fined out at Las Vegas early in the season, lost the 10 bonus points there. But Kyle Busch will go in right now, providing he does not win here at Richmond, with 80 points. So it'll be 5,080 for Busch. The rest of the drivers struggling to get some points. Oh, Greg Biffle brings out the yellow.
Everything's clear. Let's watch the debris off, too. Caution is out.
Biffle locked into the chase. Not a huge issue as far as that's concerned. But
middle 1 and 2 off. Just watch for anything later in the track. I don't see anything. Just keep your eye out.
Biffle gets up on a wall.
Brake fans off.
Got a little wall in practice on Friday also. Doesn't look like the tires are up so far.
Yeah, man, these guys make it look so easy going around this racetrack, but these guys are on the edge of the seat every lap. Doesn't take but just overdriving a little bit of getting out of the groove just by an inch to shoot you up into the wall.
The road is open.
First decision for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Staying on the racetrack, Randy, keeping that track position.
Wow, this is where it gets tough when you have a caution flag fly after just a few laps of green flag racing. We're going to see a bunch of guys probably back towards, say 15th, 18th on back, ducking down pit road. Talk a little bit about Kyle Busch has already been in the wall a little bit too. So,
all right,
not leaving anything on the table here.
Coming around the outside.
We'll be back right after this.
About 4 cars back. Outside.
In your direction. Drifting or being pushed?
Whatever happens, I'm not taking you down with me.
If you don't back off, you will regret it. Righteous Kill. Rated R. September 12th.
10 to go right now, smoke 10. Have some fun today, boys. Do what we do. 10 outside. Come on, come on. In the middle. 29 behind. Go. You're clear. You're clear. NASCAR to watch him. Come get you some of this.
Follow the drama with NASCAR Sprint Cup Mobile.
That's the way we get it done, boys.
Live team chatter, live radio broadcasts, and real-time stats. Available on the new Samsung Instinct only from Sprint and only on the Now Network. Text NASCAR to 7777 or visit sprint.com/speed.
Awesome job, boys.
comfortable with new looks. I'm comfortable with Wrangler.
Wrangler Jeans Company. With new fits and new styles. Wrangler. Real, comfortable jeans.
Hi. What can I get for this?
How about 2 sizzling, 100% pure beef patties with all the amenities and an irresistible classic known fondly as the double cheeseburger? Huh?
Wow.
Now more than ever, McDonald's Dollar Menu.
Nashville's awesome. Fans that come here dream about meeting the artists. It's hot, it's sweaty. You don't care because you're just having a good time listening to some good music.
Monday, host Taylor Swift, Kelly Pickler, and Dancing with the Stars' Julianne Hough take you up close to the music stars you love.
Who did you guys come here to see?
This is Country's Night to Rock with Carrie Underwood, Rascal Flatts, Alan Jackson, and more. The CMA Music Festival, Monday, 9/8 Central on ABC.
Welcome back to Richmond. Under caution for Greg Biffle getting in the wall. Earnhardt Jr. leads here. Has been the class of the field, just a little over the quarter of the way through this race. And we're
next year I want to get that voltmeter moved down on top of that fuel pressure gauge. I can't see it for the steering wheel. We'll get it down, moved down tight on top of that fuel pressure gauge. You'll see what I mean. Just jot that down. All right, voltmeter. All right, got it. Coming to the green this time.
And oh, by the way, he's leading the race and talking about his voltmeter.
Yeah, he wants to get the gauge moved down so he can see it right in the way of the steering wheel, but he's not seeing anything in front of him. Right now, Randy, clear sailing. Another good restart by Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Absolutely. Michael McDowell back in the 0-0 here at Richmond. After Mike Skinner spent 3 weeks in it trying to get that team a little bit of help.
Clear by 3, driving away.
McDowell, first car a lap down there. Carving to the inside, chasing Jr. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2, and sometimes 3 wide, all the way back through the field.
Caution is out.
How about Reagan and
Clear by 10. Caution is out. Watch for debris. Center of 1 and 2 off again. Track. Everything's rolling over there. Just watch for debris.
Oh my! Double whammy for Jack Roush there. You'll have the replay.
I like to give them about a half lap after all that. Is that all right? I know they can't.
Matt Kenseth, heavy damage there.
Stay low there. I think I saw something up there in that white line up there. Stay low.
Kenseth still looking for. Oh, Kenseth, heavy damage on the right side.
Zero will be open this time. Quick yellow. Staying out. And 4, staying out.
Upper right. Oh my gosh. What a mess there. Matt Kenseth absolutely needs to finish at least 26th here today to make the chase. So this is not just an, oh, by the way, I got in the wall, let's fix the car. This could be a catastrophe for Kenseth. He has not let a lap and doesn't appear that he will. Down pit road, Kenseth is wrecked and wrecked good. Boy, Hermie, how'd you like to have 2 teammates trying to make the chase like that? And Kenseth has got some heavy damage on the right side. Very well could have moved that the rear end housing over on him.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you never know, Randy, till the very end. 400 laps here at Richmond can be very nerve-wracking for a driver and team, especially Matt Kenseth needs a good day. David Reagan on the outside looking in has really got to outrun Clint Boyer today to get in, so not helping his cause at all. A lot of damage to the left front on David Reagan as he drives down pit road.
Right rear as well.
There he is coming outside here.
They're talking about, a lot of the drivers saying that there may be some oil
That wreck there was the 17 and 6. I don't know who else got involved in that. They both got a little bit of damage, not too bad.
NASCAR going to take a good look. Take a quick break while we're under caution here. Work on lap 126 next time by. Back to Richmond after this.
Anniversary.
We're sharing our GM employee discount with everyone.
You pay what we pay.
Not a cent more.
The GM employee discount.
For everyone.
And now we've extended the discount through September 30th. Use it to get the 2008 Chevy Malibu with better city fuel economy than Accord and Camry. That's right. Get this 2008 Chevy Malibu LS for around $19,000.
Hi, I'm Tony Romo. I've agreed to have myself doubled in size so that you never forget that new lemon-flavored Pepsi NFL Kickoff gives you double Pepsi Stuff points. With double Stuff points, you can earn lots of cool stuff twice as fast, like MP3s, electronics, and even chances to win free trips. Because double really is better. Also available in diet.
For a limited time, get double stuff points when you drink lemon-flavored Pepsi NFL Kickoff and earn lots of cool stuff twice as fast.
Welcome back to Feel Better Fast, the show that delivers rapid relief. John from Nashville, what's on your mind?
My girlfriend says I need to get off the couch and get in shape.
Hey, try skipping those nachos to reduce your drag.
That or try taking a lap around your living room every time we pit.
How about trying a different girlfriend? What?
We're live on the air. What's on your mind, caller?
The guys are waiting. Get quick advice at feelbetterfasttv.com.
You can't sit in a driver's lap for the Tums Quick Pack 500 at Martinsville Speedway on October 19th. But any seat at this historic half mile is almost like being behind the wheel. When action happens, you are on top of it, and the action is constant. At the Tums Quick Pack 500, you'll be so close to the action, you can feel it. Great seats remain, just not in the cars. Call 877-RACE-TICKS or visit martinsvillespeedway.com.
Come in, 10:43.99 inside. Nice move shift here. Same thing you've been doing.
Radio for you, bring you back here at Richmond. Pace car taking the hard left, going green here. Dale Earnhardt Jr. leads.
Pace car is in. Get ready. Ready. Bring it in. You're all clear. All clear.
Earnhardt, Harvick, Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Clint Boyer, your top five. An update on the 99. He is a lap down. Third car back there on the bottom. He's now gotten to the outside there. Carl Edwards a lap down, trying to get back on the lead lap. It appears that Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Harvick, the class of the field, still yet in the early going here at Richmond. A report that Matt Kenseth is smelling a little bit of smoke inside the cockpit. That could be really detrimental to him. Although he may hang on to make the chase anyway. But nonetheless, not a good position for Kenseth.
Randy, these guys battling for this spot in the chase, they're going to be smelling stuff, hearing stuff, feeling stuff all day long. It's going to be exciting to get down to the end for those guys trying to lock in. 29 car looks like he's a little bit better right now than he has been, able to stay on the back bumper. Right now, Dale Earnhardt Jr., we'll see what he does over the next 10 or 15 laps, Randy.
His car working well on the bottom. Earnhardt trying to block his move a little bit there. Dale hasn't been nearly as good on the bottom of the racetrack, but he hasn't needed to run down there. And then on top of that, working lap traffic, the high side seems to work every bit as good, if not better. We'll see how long the bottom works for Harvick. These guys stayed out on the racetrack, continue to run with the same tires. All the guys back there from about 20th, 21st on back made a stop. Earnhardt has led the most laps in 3 days.
By himself there, big hole behind him. There you go. Big hole to the 11, cleared by 12.
Let's listen to see if Dale talks a little bit about his car here once he gets a look at Harvick's. Dale trying to work the bottom like Kevin. They appear to be even there. Hermie, your thoughts about Earnhardt Jr. now going to the bottom, matching what Harvick does?
It's really hard to say until we hear something from Dale Earnhardt Jr. I mean, he's probably just circling around a little bit, trying to learn something about his car and learn something about Kevin Harvick, as it appears right now that the 29 car is his stiffest competition right now. I would say in a couple laps we'll definitely see the 88 move back to the top of the racetrack. I would guess he's just circling around a little bit.
And there he goes. You hit it right on the money, Hermie. Took a look down there. He went back to the top. He actually looked like he was making a little better time, comparatively so, to Harvick on the bottom. So now he goes back to the bottom. Love to watch a driver search for some grip and a place to go. Some drivers better than others at doing that. Earnhardt's certainly one of the best. He'll drive it wherever that thing goes the fastest. Car working well in the bottom now. Harvick, Earnhardt, Hamlin, Kyle Busch 4th, Clint Boyer. Johnson hanging around back there in 6th. Look at the points, the race to the chase. Unbelievable how close that is. Kansas plus 95, Boyer 94, Kane now, and they'll see it changing as we go. Reagan out 105. Go right down to the last lap here at Richmond. Boy, there's a lot of guys that can use 10 bonus points for a win. Other than, let's just say, Kyle Busch or Carl Edwards. They've got the most wins with 8 and 6. Working lap 140 in good position. Earnhardt does a little wiggle there off of 4 that time. Stewart has gotten around Johnson there upper right. Stewart working the middle of the racetrack. There's your points again. Here it is. Stewart solidly in there. You know, our driver, Earnhardt Jr. is in. Gordon is plus 170. Casey Kane minus 97. Boy, oh boy, if Boyer has a problem, or Kenseth, it could shoot Casey Kane in here. Let's take another quick break while we have an opportunity from Richmond. Back after this.
I have to tell you the truth about HD television. The truth your cable company doesn't want you to hear. Cable wants you to believe they're keeping up with HD capacity. They're not. But DirecTV is. Get the best entertainment and the most HD channels with DirecTV. That includes exclusive sports with games and matchups you won't see on cable. So call now for all your favorite sports, movies, and shows. And you always get your local channels. Do you know what else? Packages start at only $29.99 per month, and you can add HD access to any package for an additional $9.99. Compare that to your cable bill. There are no startup costs, no equipment to buy, and professional installation is free. Call now. You also get a free HD receiver or DirecTV DVR upgrade from America's #1 HD provider. Time's up. Make the call.
Cheez-It packs so much real cheese in such a small bite, people are wondering, how does Cheez-It do it?
I know. They just go...
How far will we actually go to show that all gasolines are not the same?
As far as it takes. In this case, 5,000 miles.
We're not getting out, so we've proven Shell gasoline stops gunky buildup on critical engine parts that low-quality discount gasoline can leave behind.
Do you have... No. Go fish?
Look, Shell gasoline stop gunky buildup, helping your car to perform at its best. Ready for another 5,000 miles? Bring it on.
There's only one utility vehicle that can do it all. Only one that can outrun. Only one that can outpull. Only one that can outride. And only one that can outwork every utility vehicle out there. Only Ranger, hardest working, smoothest riding. Get financing as low as 2.99% and up to $800 during the Power Play sales event.
We're back at Richmond. You're riding shotgun with Dale Earnhardt Jr. here this afternoon in the final race before the cutoff to the chase to the championship. Earnhardt Jr. picking them up and laying them down here this afternoon. And while we have the opportunity, let's say hello to Rick Allen and Phil Parsons back at home, taking this one off here this weekend. Randy Pemberton on board with you, along with Hermie Sadler. And got an email question coming in from Candace from Foley, Alabama. Where is Rick and Phil, they want to know. Maybe they'll give us a call and let us know. Phil's probably at Rick's house.
Randy, aren't I supposed to answer the email questions?
Yeah, where is Phil?
Well, how we do this on Hotpass is up until this weekend, one race before the chase, they used the JV team to come in of Rick and Phil on Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s channel just to kind of get us prepared for the chase. And then the varsity, being Randy and Hermie, we come in and take them to victory here at Richmond and then on into the chase. So nothing, don't adjust your sets, no problem. It's just a natural progression that we use here on Hotpass.
Oh my, oh, we'll be feeling that one next week for sure, Hermie, but I'm with you, buddy. Earnhardt Jr. now slips back to second. Everybody working the high side once again. Harvick up front. Carl Edwards talking about being loose in and loose off. A snappy feeling for Edwards. That can't be a good feeling for Carl. Hermes, especially when he's trying to get back on the lead lap. Patrick Carpentier ahead of him, Herm.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about it. I mean, forward bite or drive off the corner is the one thing that really usually goes first when your car starts to go away. And Carl Edwards needing to make up some time after that unscheduled pit stop. But getting back to the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr., now's about the time on these long runs that we've seen the 88 be the class of the field. So let's see if Dale Earnhardt Jr. can start reeling in Kevin Harvick, get this lead back. This is about the time that he starts to show his dominance, Randy.
Top lap times there, lap 153. Pretty much the guys running up front with the clearer traffic. Harvick getting a good run off the corner right now off the top side, particularly off of 4. They roll it in the middle. Kevin brings it down a couple of feet there, coming off of 4, getting a good run. Look who's coming, ladies and gentlemen. Not far back is Mr. Everything, Kyle Busch.
And Randy, getting back to our email question, I can confirm that Rick Allen and Phil Parsons are watching Hotpass because I just got a text message, a not so friendly one from my pal Rick Allen. We were just picking at you. We love you. We don't miss you. And we'll see you next week. How about that?
I got you, Hermie. Here comes Earnhardt one more time, putting the pressure on Harvick. Boy, when he's got a car like this, he's fun to watch. He doesn't like to run second. He will take whatever that car gives him. Closing the gap once again for the lead. Battle back there for 6th and 7th. Upper right between Jimmy Johnson and Boyer. Hermie.
Randy, same thing we've seen pretty much all day. Class of the field on a long run. I say in the next 5 to 8 laps, you'll see the 88 car back out front. He is dynamite on this long run.
No question about it. And there he goes to the outside. We're going to take a quick break for Richmond. Come right back. Earnhardt to the front again.
The 18 inside. All clear.
That's yours.
How far can I get with this?
You can get out.
How tan can I get for this? That's it? Hi. What can I get for this?
How about 2 sizzling, 100% pure beef patties with all the amenities and an irresistible classic known fondly as the double cheeseburger? Huh?
Wow.
Now more than ever, McDonald's Dollar Menu.
Hey, Greg's phone. Greg doesn't have AT&T, so we got 0 bars here in Brussels. So thanks for the call about hopping on the train and heading to Paris for the weekend. Looks like you won't be hearing from us. Instead, we're gonna hang at this hostel with the Techno Twins, Slot and Veeder.
For the best coverage, switch to AT&T. More bars in more places. Now get our exclusive Sony Ericsson W350 for only $29.99.
Wow, we got all state safe driving bonus checks. I'm thinking spa. I'm thinking sponsorship opportunity.
Anything else?
I said, can I get you ladies anything else?
I think we're satisfied.
Introducing the Allstate Safe Driving Bonus Check. Earn it by driving safe for 6 months. Spend it however you want. Are you in good hands?
Every lap, every driver, all on your computer. Track Pass Race View available now, only at NASCAR.com. Log on and try Track Pass for free during...
Welcome back to NASCAR Hot Pass. Everybody having fun here at Richmond. Race number 26 of the 2008 season. A whole bunch on the line here this afternoon with Dale Earnhardt Jr. out front. Working lap 164. Oh, we got a yellow.
42. Car, watch your mirror. He's right with you. He's down low. Go high. Go high. Go high. All clear.
And Juan Pablo Montoya, great practice session on Friday for him. Also the 19.
The car was a little bit better on the other tires, other air pressure. It felt tipped over a little bit. It didn't make it loose. It didn't make it tight. It just, attitude was a little bit changed, but I know it's hard to believe that, but.
There's the wreck on the right.
I don't know. The tires, the way you had the tires going with the spring rate was really, really good. I think we just took a step back in that direction and hurt that a little bit. Maybe it'll come back to us if you all leave this in.
Yeah, let's just take this back out and go back to where we were. Feel a lot better with that.
Juan Pablo up there in no
the
man's land.
Staying wouldn't bother me. Take it out of the left rear, I'd probably like that.
David Ray
Pit road
gets
is
the free
open,
pass.
4400. Brake fans off, please.
31 cars in the lead lap. Everybody to pit road.
Here, 4400.
Coming to you,
Make sure you stop short.
Flat right front on Elliott Sadler there.
4 tires, guys.
Car
Nice
clean.
10 away. 5, 4, 3, 2, turn.
Randy, you heard Tony Ure Jr. taking that air pressure adjustment back out of both the rear tires. Important pit stop to get back out front with that track position.
Wow. Go to the wall, go to the wall, go, go, go.
Best stop of the day.
4400 there, 4400.
Unbelievable.
All the way to the line up here, inside, 4400 to the line. I think you beat him, pretty sure you did.
Great race on pit road. Good racing action going on here at Richmond. You're riding shotgun this afternoon with Dale Earnhardt Jr. Glad to have you on board.
I don't think so. Not the line that I think they count. I think he's a little bit ahead, but we'll see.
Check on the
Score
race off
monitor,
of
stay
pit
with
road.
you. You're right. They checked it. You're lead.
There it is, upper
Pit
right.
4, good stop, guys.
Earnhardt. Well, we have a chance. Take a quick break. Come right back here to Richmond. You're watching NASCAR Hot Pass. Riding shotgun with Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Was tough to tell him I was joining the Army at first. I did research on my own, tried to get an idea about what the Army was going to be like. It's given me a whole bunch of confidence.
But no, I'm very proud of him.
He's just a stronger, more driven individual.
He can outrun me.
If your son or daughter wants to talk about joining the Army, listen, you made them strong. We'll make them Army strong. Find out more at goarmy.com.
Since you guys taught me to drive, I'm
I'm going to teach you to wrestle. This is a body slam. Not bad. These guys are phenomenal.
Start every day with Gillette Fusion Power Phenom. With Gillette's most comfortable shave, you'll feel phenomenal.
No, man!
Gillette Fusion Power Phenom, the only razor used by the Gillette Young Guns.
For even more comfort, use Gillette Fusion Hydrogel. Comfortable?
This is America, and you have the freedom to cheer,
Number 9.
idolize,
Dale Jr.
Mr. Jeff Gordon.
celebrate,
Papa Montoya.
maybe even get carried away.
Martin Truex Jr., he's the man.
Only Bank of America gives you the freedom to bank with the same kind of passion. With NASCAR banking, your check card, your credit card, your driver. Want to get in on the action? You can with Bank of America. Bank of Opportunity.
Prepare for a NASCAR experience like never before. Every lap, every driver, all on your computer. Now you're in control. Who will you listen to?
All clear. Nice job, buddy.
Who will you follow? What view will you choose? Check out Track Pass Race View. Available now only at NASCAR.com. Log on to subscribe and be sure to try Track Pass for free during Richmond. Only at NASCAR.com.
Come in, 99, 66, 43 on the inside, 29, 18, 11 in your mirror.
Welcome back to Richmond, lining them up for a restart once again here. Carl the Kid Edwards on the inside. Race off of pit road, won by Dale Earnhardt Jr. was indeed Edwards.
Right,
first car lap down on the bottom, Earnhardt leads.
All right, get ready. Break again. Still inside there. Still looking inside. All clear. Clear by 1 over the 29.
Racing at its best at Richmond International. Track's been here since 1953. Buck Baker won the first one. They've been getting it on ever since.
You're clear by 1, he's clear by 7 behind him.
Matt Kenseth on pit road. Oh my. There it is, hanging off the right side of Kenseth's car. Looks like some crush panel work. Oh my goodness. Matt Kenseth having a dismal day after a solid run in the top 10.
Get inside there, big hole behind him, big hole behind him, clear by 10 to the 18.
Hermie, as we've seen several times here, Earnhardt kind of letting Harvick go for a little while, going to keep him in sight. Perhaps the car gets better, run it back down and take the lead.
Yeah, and he's got to be very disciplined to do that. I mean, Dale Earnhardt Jr., you know he didn't want to get past right now, but he's got to be very disciplined not to use his car up at the beginning of this run, especially at this point in the race. He's got to save what he's got, knowing that later on in the run, he is the best car.
Hermie, and that's a perfect word there, discipline, and that's exactly what we heard from Dale Earnhardt Jr. as he was talking during that commercial break to car owner Rick Hendrick. Look at how specific Earnhardt is with him running the line on the racetrack. Here's the audio trapped from the commercial break.
Doing a great job there, man. I see Harvick's tried to run your line there 1 and 2.
Yeah, I have to keep improvising. I'm trying to get that entrance up a little higher to help my center roll a little bit better. But it's a little dirty up there, so ain't much room to correct if I were to hit some dirt. You have to move it up about a half-inch a lap.
That's all, just move it up a half-inch a lap. He could have said it an inch or two, but he doesn't. Hermie, he's talking about a half-inch a lap, and that's exactly, that's what he means. That's amazing.
Yeah, you better not get more than a half-inch out of the groove, because what he means by being dirty up there is a lot of debris, excess rubber from these tires, and stay dry. Everything that's on the racetrack gets kind of washed up to that outside groove, and you miss that corner by a little bit, getting that loose stuff, you'll get yourself into trouble. As we get a look right there at owner Rick Hendrick. He's been on the box of the 88 since we started, hoping the 88 car can get to victory lane today, Randy.
Absolutely, Rick, just a class act, jumping on the radio with Earnhardt there during that last caution flag.
Bit of a chatter in the left front, in the center. Car's turning, rolling over and turning.
Real-time audio right there.
But no, just happy for the exit. And forward.
In heel side 540, nice. Well, let's see what Team Fault can do. Check out this guy. Coming in heel side 540, very nice. Let's check that on the slow-mo. He's got great rotation. It's a rear hand rainbow trout crab. And it looks like he saved a little puppy. I think that's a Chihuahua, Tom. Ay, caramba, Jimbo. That's incredible. Fault, all the quench with an extra kick for those who get it done. And then some.
So here we are in the fourth quarter. No time left, and the touchdown is under review.
Hey, guys, what do you think?
We're not ready to go yet. Is there any way you can send this thing into overtime?
No problem.
I don't know what he was looking at, but we're going into overtime.
Buffalo Wild Wings, you have to be here.
This could finally end it. Oh, my.
Execs, managers, and assistants come together.
Are you excited to see me?
Single moms, bachelors, and reformed backstabbers come together.
Come on, let's do this thing.
Dead-raising PIs, drug-dealing moms, neurotic writers, and obsessive-compulsive detectives all come together.
Oh, yeah. Good.
To celebrate television.
Sweet.
There's nothing else to watch because they're all right here. The Primetime Emmys, Sunday, September 21st, 8/7 Central on ABC.
What a beautiful afternoon here in the greater Richmond area, the Richmond International Raceway. Everybody watching Hotpass here today, including the boss, Rick Hendrick. On top of the box, watching Dale Earnhardt Jr. beginning to work over Kevin Harvick. Hendrick locked in to Hotpass down there. Earnhardt Jr. locked into the rear bumper of Harvick. As we've seen all afternoon, the longer they run, the better Dale Earnhardt Jr. gets. He's at the bottom, and look at those numbers off the stopwatch right there. Here he comes. Picking up the pace, goes to the bottom. Kyle Busch joining the fray. This is a battle for the lead coming up on halfway at Richmond.
Clear up behind him if you need it there. All clear by 2 or the 18, or in the middle of the track. Outside at your door, middle of the track there. Still there, still there. Clear up behind him, clear by 2. Outside the 29. Still there. At your door there.
Oh my, just about 3 wide.
All clear, all clear.
Here comes Kyle Busch. Earnhardt Jr., Kyle Busch going on it. Don't forget what happened here back in May.
Get your 29. Do back there.
Here's the replay, bottom right, going for the win. Hamlin gets in the middle, bottom right. That's what happened under the lights as Busch takes the lead here. Earnhardt appeared to have it locked up last time here, and around he goes. Clint Boyer would go on to win. Kyle Busch would finish second that one, and Earnhardt would go from the lead to 15th. Put that one in your hip pocket for later on. Busch to the point for the first time here this afternoon after starting up front, leading a couple of laps. Toyota, Chevy. 3 different lines being taken. up there.
All clear by 10 to the 11.
The door for Harvick, lets him go. Take a look at the championship standings right now as they race. Stewart 7th. Kane still on the outside looking in, as well as Reagan, but Matt Kenseth is just hanging on in 12th, and so is Boyer for that matter. Boyer currently riding in the 8th position. Matt Kenseth 2 laps down in 40th. If Reagan can do anything at all, he's currently riding in the 26th position. Reagan could close that gap and knock his teammate out of the chase. A lot of racing left, coming up on the halfway mark here at Richmond. Earnhardt working the cushion again. Harvick goes to the bottom. Earnhardt just uses that wide sweeping corner. Tries to get the run down the straightaway. Gordon upper right having a decent day. Currently 9th. Greg Biffle trying to recover from the caution. He was up there in that dust that Dale Earnhardt Jr. talked about as Jr. works on the Harvick again. 16 car got up there and lost it, as well as Juan Pablo Montoya did the same. We'll get a few laps on the tires, and here comes Earnhardt.
Tell you, Dale Jr., it takes a lot of nerve, Randy, to run that high line like he is. We very seldom see anybody get that high on the racetrack, but it saves his tires. He doesn't have to turn the car as sharp through the center of the corner, so he saves his tires. And the run he gets off the corners, absolutely unbelievable, the kind of straightaway speed he generates using that high line. Keeps the momentum wound up, and he's able to get right in there and pass these guys back once the tires get over.
It's an incredible line that he takes, and he gets away with it at a lot of racetracks that most drivers, great race car drivers, drivers that have won a lot of races, simply don't even like to go up and flirt with that. A lot of the younger generation drivers will take a look at it. Kane goes up there. Ryan Newman doesn't mind it at all. And there are several others, but nobody does it the way Dale Earnhardt does it at the top of the racetrack. Working for him here this afternoon, currently riding 2nd. Kyle Busch out front. There's Busch across the start-finish line. And looking behind there in 3rd, Hamlin goes to the bottom and around Harvick. That was wreck early on, up the right. Teammates.
Air back, I guess. It's a little too free in and off.
Earnhardt.
Really nice lap right there.
We're at the halfway mark here at Richmond. Let's take a quick break. Come right back. It's the Chevy Rock and Roll 400 on Hotpass.
Right here's lap 30, and this is where our car takes off.
I have to tell you the truth about HD television. The truth your cable company doesn't want you to hear. Cable wants you to believe they're keeping up with HD capacity. They're not. But DirecTV is. Get the best entertainment and the most HD channels with DirecTV. That includes exclusive sports with games and matchups you won't see on cable. So call now for all your favorite sports, movies, and shows. And you always get your local channels. Do you know what else? Packages start at only $29.99 per month, and you can add HD access to any package for an additional $9.99. Compare that to your cable bill. There are no startup costs, no equipment to buy, and professional installation is free. Call now. You also get a free HD receiver or DirecTV DVR upgrade from America's #1 HD provider. Time's up. Make the call.
Oh, could everyone please aim their remote at one of these slow images? Now pick a fast one. Excellent. You've now demonstrated for yourself the difference between DSL and Roadrunner high-speed online. Add all these extra features over our advanced fiber network, and you'll see why Roadrunner zooms past DSL every time.
Call Time Warner Cable for special savings on Roadrunner high-speed online. Don't delay. Call today. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
Boom, 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 boom. You knocked me out, right off of my feet. Boom, boom, boom.
A race car driver feels 800 pounds of force at every turn. How does Dale Jr. overcome it? Energy Focus Control. Amp yourself.
Sweet mother.
Tell you who got the best of it was
4400 there. 18 should keep on coming here. 4400.
Under caution and coming down pit road is the entire field. Earnhardt running second. Coming to you, Hermie Sadler.
10 away. 5, 4, 3. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There. Okay, go to the wall. 4400 there, no pressure at all. 4400. 4400 there. 4400. All clear at the line there, all clear.
4 tires, Randy. We heard Dale Earnhardt Jr. while we were break talking about his cars is too free on entry. He's having to take too much of a direct line on his entry. He'd like to float it in a little bit higher. To do that, he'll have to snug that car up a little bit. Another air pressure adjustment for the 88 team.
And another good pit stop. We are past the halfway mark here. 196 to go. Take a good look, folks, at the right front. Look at the camber there. I guess that'd be negative camber, Hermie. Top of the tire leaning in there on the right front of Earnhardt's car. It's amazing how the different configuration with these cars in different tracks.
Yeah, and that's an issue. Camber really using that as a tool to try to get these cars to turn. And what you've got to be careful about is you put enough camber in the right front to get it in the center of the corner, so when the car goes in full travel, the full contact patch is on the racetrack. We'll talk more about that when we come back on Hot Pass right after this.
I think you're ready now. Sweet. I'm comfortable with new looks. I'm comfortable with Wrangler.
Wrangler Jeans Company. With new fits and new styles. Wrangler. Real, comfortable jeans.
Hi. What can I get for this?
How about 2 sizzling 100% pure beef patties with all the amenities and an irresistible classic known fondly as the double cheeseburger? Huh?
Wow.
Now more than ever, McDonald's Dollar Menu.
No driver ever won a race without help.
No owner ever won a championship without a great team.
Now the NASCAR Foundation needs help from its greatest team member, you.
On September 11th, we're inviting all race fans to the track to support the NASCAR Foundation's annual Blood and Marrow Drive.
Donate blood and sign up for the National Marrow Donor Program Registry.
Help us earn the greatest victory of all.
Saving a life.
For more information, visit NASCAR.com.
It'll be one to go to line.
Hey, welcome back to Hot Pass on DirecTV with Dale Earnhardt Jr. I want to finish up our conversation about camber. If you look at this, the right front tires, we get a shot. They put negative camber in it so that the tire sits like this. So when the car goes in the corner, you got the complete contact patch with the tire on the racetrack. The way you run into trouble is on the straightaway. When the tires lean like this, basically you're only running on the inside part of this tire all the way down the straightaway. That causes
cars.
excessive stress on this part of the tire and heat. That's why you can have tire problem and blow a tire. Not because in the corner, but because of the stress on the inside of this tire going down the straightaway, Randy.
Absolutely. Great job there, Hermie. Good explanation. We saw that camber. There's the bottom right. Look at that. The outside of the tire, that's the right front of the car, off the ground basically, going down the straightaway.
You got the 20, the 48, 29, 11 in your mirror.
Another tool they use to make these cars work in the corners, and Earnhardt Jr.'s is working pretty good here this afternoon. Pace car's off, going green with Matt Kenseth on the bottom there.
Car is in.
Couple of laps down.
Get ready. Get ready. Green. No pressure from the 20, just the 17 there. Just the 17 inside. Still there. Go inside there. 43 is at your bumper. Inside at your bumper there. Still there. Clear of the 43. Just the 17 there now. Just the 17. Inside there. Still there. The 43 lined up with him on the bottom.
Matt Kenseth fighting for his life here.
There at your door.
And maybe a spot in the chase.
Still there. Clear. All clear. Good job. All clear by 2 in your mirror there. Clear by 2.
Earnhardt to the bottom, looking at the lead. Should take at least 2 more pit stops to get to the checkered flag. It'll be close though. More often than not, you want tires. Those last 40 or 50 laps, but still a long way to go before we get to that. Earnhardt, look at him, Kyle Busch, he spins it!
One inside, stay low, keep digging there. Caution's
Oh
out.
my!
Caution is out.
Oh my!
Worry about it. That front tire was locked up. Yeah, I think I flat spotted it. I ain't sure, how long did it drag? It drug for, you can see it when you get around here, bud. It drug for at least 12 foot. Do not worry about it. 43 got the lucky dog there. He's next car in your mirror. Quickie yellow.
Replay.
Turn your brake fans off and just shake
right.
it real good right there, bud.
First race here at Richmond. Busch gets into Junior, he goes around. Junior has a shot to win, finishes 15th. Here it is, upper right. Junior locked up the left front clearly, just like he said. Clearly was on the binders. I have to say that was a racing accident. Here's another look for you. Off of 4, Earnhardt looks to the bottom. Busch looks like he's opening the door. And then he kind of comes across his nose, and Junior locks up the left front. That was a racing deal right there. Upper right. Boy, that was 2 guys kind of going for the lead. It just sort of happened.
Like you, Randy, it looks like that the 18 was getting ready to move up and try to let Dale Earnhardt Jr. get by, and Dale Jr. locks the brakes up. The left front wheel, anyway, gets into the side of the 18. So I'm with you. I mean, he just got in the corner too hot, but I would bet we'd have a hard time selling that to the 18.
Oh, yeah, no question about that. But Junior never turned the wheel to the right. No question. He never turned the wheel to the right to get into the fender. Let's ride along with this Junior. Right along here. Kyle looks like he opens the door.
All right, 43 is the lucky dog. He's making his way around here. He's just now getting into 1. Make sure you leave a couple lanes out there for him.
I think it just happened to be the same 2 drivers. I don't think it had anything to do with the race here in the spring. Not that you might not have seen that with 10 laps to go, but I don't believe that was
there.
it.
All clear. 1 to go at the line.
Locks up the left front. He's got an alibi, to say the least. Racing accident. There's Rick Hendrick.
Just Take care of your stuff, buddy. Nobody can run with you after 25 laps.
Tempo. Brake fans back on, bud. Tempo.
All right, going green next time. Brake fans back on. Matt said he's not trying to be a you-know-what, but he's just trying to get a lap back.
Well, sure changes the complexion of things here a little bit at Richmond. It certainly does for Kyle Busch. Wow. Didn't see that one coming for sure. Upper right again. Busch looked like he opened the door and then he pinched him. Busch just arced the corner, and I don't think Junior thought he was going to come down across his nose. So it was two things happening at the same time.
All right, pace cars in.
A turn and a locking of the left front brake, and there's a wreck. Here we go.
You're all clear, no pressure at all.
Busch goes a lap down there off of pit road. And Kenseth just trying to hang on to something. Two laps down. Junior putting it in the wind right now over Tony Stewart, Jimmy Johnson, Harvick, and Hamlin. Jeff Gordon still solidly inside the top 10. He's 6th. Boyer is 7th. So Hamlin and Boyer not doing anything to help David Reagan at the moment. Reagan needs more help from himself. He's 22nd. Trying to make this chase. Casey Kane still does not have the car so far today to be able to do anything to make this chase like Jeremy Mayfield did in 2004 when he recovered from 56 points back. Kane 48 back coming in. But Jeremy won this race. Kane 16th. Earnhardt Jr. with 181 to go leads the field here. Got about a second over Tony Stewart, who's having a nice day. Stewart looking for 10 bonus points. So is Junior. Lap times on 2:19, I should say. Stewart, Junior, Harvick, Johnson, Bobby Labonte. Labonte, lucky dog there. A while back. Earnhardt back to the bottom here, clear of traffic. Report Kyle Busch's team, the 18 car. Kyle says he cannot get the car to go. They may have to open the hood. But by all appearances, Kyle Busch's opportunity for another 10 bonus points has gone away here today. There's about no question about that. So that leaves 10 points on the table to close the gap a little bit as we clear the slate, with the exception of 10 points apiece for each win heading into Loudon next week. How about Tony Stewart making a race out of it right here? Stewart, Earnhardt, 1-2. Hamlin and Boyer going at it up there, upper right. That's for 5th and 6th. Denny Hamlin reportedly having a clutch problem this afternoon, troubling him getting up through the gearbox coming off of pit road as well as on restarts. Keep our eye on that. Wow, look at Hamlin and let Boyer go at it. They need to be careful. Again, Earnhardt back to the top, but here
all
comes
clear,
smoke.
Clear by 1 to the 20. Side there, caution's out.
Yellow's out. There goes a 19 car.
Sit on the front stretch here.
Well, Elliott's had a tough day today. Another right front down for him.
You are the leader.
Careful.
88 goes back around the 20. He was the leader, time of the yellow.
Pace car's pulling on the track up here at 1. Pull brake fans off, we will be staying out.
Another one of those situations here.
Got a pretty bad vibration in the left front, but if you don't think it'll blow out, we'll be all right.
Earnhardt Jr. talking about that left front, possibly when he flat spotted the tire. Right here. Look at this when he got under Kyle Busch. Watch him lock up the left front. And I mean, that thing was stopped. Got into him, and I mean stopped. Ooh, boy, I tell you what. I think seriously about pitting that car. 173 to go. As good a race car as they have. Boy, you.
Only one taker right there. 10 cars Lucky Dog going to be coming outside there. He's about 5 cars back. Leaves outside open. All clear.
So a bunch of guys hit pit road further on back. The 11. First taker. Inside the top 10 and only taker. Boy, Hermie, that's a tough position to be in when those guys could see the replays from NASCAR Hotpass of Dale locking up the left front. And obviously, they took a good look at it and think he's fine.
Yeah, like you, obviously, if they weren't leading the race, it'd be an easy decision to come in and be on the safe side. But with all these cars still on the lead lap, and with difficulty passing the way it is, I mean, they hate to bring him in and lose all that track position. Hopefully, this thing can just last until all the leaders get back on pit road.
Boy, I'd take one more look at it. He locked them up for a good 20 or 30 feet, but let's keep our fingers crossed that that left front is fine. One of those racing deals, as they said. Boys checking out everything on NASCAR Hotpass. Tony Eury on top of the pit box trying to bring his guy home for the win here at Richmond. Back right after this.
All trucks talk strength. They all talk craftsmanship. They all talk tough. All trucks talk quality. Our truck backs it up. Backed by the best coverage in America. And now J.D. Power & Associates' highest-ranked large pickup in initial quality. Chevy Silverado. America's best truck.
Look how beautiful it is here. Yeah, that's the spot right up there. Set it down. Yeah, good job. Wants a beer. Drop me a beer. That's what I'm talking about. Incredible game, man.
The world's hottest sport meets the world's most refreshing beer. Frost Brewed Coors Light, the official beer of NASCAR.
I'm here with Casey Kane to introduce the Allstate Safe Driving Bonus Check. Just drive safe for 6 months.
And Allstate will send a check right to your mailbox.
Because the best drivers in the world deserve it. Wow.
I get out and I ride with my buddies every weekend, you know. We go out and get after it. Like today, we hit one section when everyone stopped, second guessed it. I just kept going. Rock here, rock there. I just got a handful, and there she went.
True all-wheel drive, new active descent control, legendary ride and handling. Polaris, the world's toughest ATVs. Polaris Power Play sales event. Get to your participating dealer for up to $800 in rebates and as low as 3.99% APR on select ATVs.
Moving day is here, the most dreaded of days. Packing, unpacking, your mind in a haze. DirecTV knows how stressful moving can be, so we make keeping your entertainment both easy and free. For uninterrupted service of the shows you like best, just leave the dish behind and we'll handle the rest. Simply dial 877-616-MOVE and we'll throw in 3 months of Stars and Showtime for free.
Hamlin's team
Just under green here again at Richmond. 168 laps to go. You ride the shotgun with Dale Earnhardt Jr. Earnhardt leads. Stewart, Jimmy Johnson. Hotpass drivers all over the front of the field. Stewart, Harvick, Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Burton up to 6th. Jeff Burton likes Richmond too.
Two inside, all clear, side by side mirror, 40.
We got a heck of a battle for the lead here. 3 different grooves being taken, 3 different drivers. Jimmy Johnson on the bottom, Stewart for the lead. Junior working the top side. Smoke out front, but here comes Johnson digging on the bottom. For the lead here at Richmond. 3 of the best dueling it out. Down the backstretch they go into 3. Stewart on the bottom. Jimmy follows suit. Junior a little higher, trying to get the run. Junior's car has come in late in the run. Of course, they stayed off the pit road that time. Richard Childers with 3 cars in the top 6. Hendrick Motorsports, 2 in the top 6.
No pressure, still clear by 10 over the 42 and 56. 2
for Jokic Racing. While they battle for the lead, another Hotpass question emailed to us from Tim Stewart in Peoria, Arizona. And Tim wants to know if Tony Stewart will be more regularly featured on NASCAR Hotpass next year, since he's going to be kind of a franchise driver for Hendrick Motorsports. And of course, we have Stewart on quite often, and he'll certainly be a factor next year, no question about it, as we continue.
I don't know, it won't get up on before. Whatever we did on this tire, I'm not sure I like it.
Oh, we got a spinner.
Wreck off it's the 18. Caution is out. Caution is out. A lot of smoke. He's sitting on the bottom.
Bush
Watch
is
your mirror.
dead.
Keep digging 42. It's coming hard there.
Bush goes from bad to worse.
Car. There's a lot of smoke. It'll be clear when you get here.
And then that front eat up pretty bad too, though.
Could be seeing my pit road down. Anybody shaking and moving down there like a pit stop?
I can maintain where I'm at.
Are they staying?
I ain't sure what happened to the car handle-wise, if it's just the left front or is it a change we're making. I don't know about the change.
32 cars on a lead lap, Hermie. Tough to give it up.
What leaders do right there? I mean, it's 25 green flag laps, 30, 40 total. So we can go another 70. I think it's a little too early, but we can do what those 2 leaders do.
This will be interesting.
The 10-4, quickie yellow.
Quickie yellow, exactly right.
Quick
Tony Gary Jr. saying they'll do it with the other leaders do, but still a tough call right now, Randy, being this far up front and losing this much track position. My guess is they'll stay out. We'll wait and see.
Coming in. 4 tires, guys.
They're going to follow the leaders in, Randy. 4 tires.
Wow. Away, stop short. Make 5-4, come on in here. 2, 1, right there, come on. 4400 there.
Wow.
29's inside there. Clear behind the 20. Clear behind
Hermie,
the
these
20.
boys get better and better as the day goes on.
Yeah, that's the best stop of the day. And although, you know, it's kind of a tough decision there, I'm sure Dale Earnhardt Jr. was happy the leaders decided to come in. He was able to follow them in, get 4 new good years. We'll be back with more Dale Jr. right after this.
Show your spirit with Skinit.com. We've got your school, your team, your style. Pick your favorite skin or create your own. It's fun. It's easy. It's you. Anything you can imagine to personalize your device. Laptops, cell phones, MP3 players, gaming devices. Any device, anytime. Express yourself with your school colors. Or choose from sports, entertainment, fashion, and more.
For free shipping on all orders, use promo code SCHOOL2. Go to skinit.com/school2 today.
Tony Stewart has done it again. The number 20 subway car. Up he goes, celebrating as only Tony can. Look at him go. Where does he get his energy?
The delicious sweet onion chicken teriyaki and the gotta-have-it Subway Club. It's what keeps Tony Stewart going. Subway, race hard, eat fresh.
Huh.
Right, that's 7 car. The last lap car there. 18's coming into 1. He's a lap down. All right, man, coming to the green this time. Pass to the right only. 1 more lap car there, middle of the corner.
Under caution here,
Inside.
Richmond for Kyle Busch's spin.
Inside the 18 there.
Get ready to cue him up for another restart. And I mean, this field is jumbled. They are all over the place. Earnhardt Jr. 18th now.
29-31 in your mirror there. I'll call the green. Pace car is in. All right,
Hang
get
tight.
ready. Bring the green. All clear by 1.
Bunch of the big guns in the middle of the pack. Everybody looking for racing room.
Outside there, outside the 48. Outside the 48 is the 29 going within. Outside. Still 1 outside there, at your door. Slow car up ahead in the middle there.
Gordon stuck in the middle there.
Go on the bottom, 3 wide there. 2 outside, just 1 outside. The 83 car there, 48's right with him. Still outside there, at your door.
Earnhardt working the bottom.
Still outside, at your door. At your door there. Still outside there. Outside. Just the 28 there now. Just the 28 there. Outside at your door. At your door there. Still outside at your door. At your door. In the middle, 3 wide there. In the middle here. In the middle. Still in the middle. Still in the middle there. If you clear high, you did it. 1 inside still. Clear low, 1 outside. At your door.
TJ Majors working Earnhardt through the traffic.
Clear, all clear.
Spotter TJ Majors doing an excellent job there for Dale Earnhardt.
The 78, 21 up ahead on the bottom there. 21 up ahead on the bottom. Outside the 10 at your door. At your door.
Tony Stewart playing fullback. Earnhardt's the halfback.
Car. At your door.
Stewart punching the hole.
Stuck in the middle there. At your door. At your door still. Still outside at your door. Going to be on the bottom here. Just 1 outside the 10. Just 1 outside the 10. 1 outside the 78 there. 10's right with him. Still outside there. 1 outside.
Good stuff here at Richmond.
All clear.
Trying to work the lap traffic. With 148 to go down the backstretch goes Earnhardt. Back up to 12th. Bobby Labonte pinches him, takes his spot.
Outside by himself there. Enter door, just the 43 there. Enter door.
At the front.
Enter bumper. Clear, all clear, all clear.
Rudeman, Mark Martin, Martin Truex, Michael McDowell. Regan Smith, Michael Waltrip, and Stewart now back up to the 7th spot. So new tires making some ground in a hurry. They are using up this 14 degrees of banking here at Richmond.
Still outside, enter door there. You get the 31, one back with you on the bottom there. Enter door. Still outside there. Still outside by himself. Still there, enter door, 6. Enter door. Enter bumper, you're pulling him there. Enter bumper still. Still there, all clear. You got tight in the middle.
Tight in the middle. See if Earnhardt Jr. goes back to the top of the racetrack once this thing gets single file, which it is just about right now. See where he goes. Still staying on the bottom for the moment.
Inside there, the 11, 31 at your bumper there. Clear low if you need it. Clear low.
Earnhardt in heavy traffic.
Still one inside there, the 11. Still inside at your door. At your bumper, the 11. Still inside. Still inside there. Still inside. Still inside there. It's your bumper on the bottom, the 11 at your door now. 31's with you. At your door. At your bumper, clear. All clear. Outside there, outside of 31, clear high, clear high. Outside of 55. Outside there, he's got the 31 going with him. Enter door there. Enter bumper the 31. Still there at your door. Still outside there. 55's got the 31 with him. There you go. Still outside there. Still outside there. Still one
Moments
outside
ago,
of 55
off turn
at your
4.
door.
Replay
31
upper
with
left.
you. Still outside at your door, bumper clear, all clear.
Earnhardt chases it. Finally clears Michael Waltrip, who is on the lead lap. That was for 8th. Boy, you can see the difference, Hermie, in what you can do in lap traffic and what you do when you're out front.
Yeah, Randy, I was thinking about that when Dale Earnhardt Jr. made the comment about his car being tight. Probably some of it's the chassis. A lot of it, as we know, Randy, probably this lap traffic. We'll be back to follow more with Dale Jr. going back to the front when we come back.
They just go.
Really? Lots and lots of cheese baked into little bites. Cheez-It, the big cheese.
What? Who wants Milky Minutes anyway? Besides, they're from last month.
They're rollover minutes. They're perfectly good. You know, my sister doesn't have AT&T. Guess what happens to her old minutes?
She loses them.
She loses them. So I'm sure she'd be happy with those Milky Minutes.
Isn't your sister lactose intolerant?
Only AT&T's Family Talk with Rollover saves your family's unused minutes. It's the best value around. And now add a line for just $9.99. Get our exclusive Sony Ericsson W350 for only $29.99.
Every lap, every driver, all on your computer. TrackPass Race View available now, only at NASCAR.com. Log on and try TrackPass for free during.
We're back here at Richmond, 135 to go. One more stop here inside, like say a lap 100, could get you to the finish if necessary. Earnhardt Jr. currently back up to 7th.
Spinning the rear tires real bad.
Spinning the rear tires. A little while ago, we had a report, Jeff Gordon.
48 there.
Jeff Gordon talked about this racetrack changing and it not being the same as it was when this race started. It'll be interesting to see how much Tony Eury Jr. perhaps has to try to keep up with this racetrack, if in fact that is the case. Upper right, David Rudiman. Give him a little credit there. 3.4 seconds out front with another brand new race car for Michael Waltrip Racing. Give those guys credit. They've worked hard and begun to turn things around a little bit. Top 10 run at California, sat on the front row at Bristol. Showing the way here. Mark Martin, second. Stewart now up to third. Truex. Regan Smith holding his own. Michael McDowell solidly in. Hamlin creeps into the top 10 as well. This is the first time this afternoon that Earnhardt Jr. has been into any traffic whatsoever.
Runs about a lane lower than you in the corner.
With the exception of lapping race cars.
Clear.
Well, you know what? We've been battling this 88 car, so why don't we go over and talk to Randy Pemberton and Hermie Sadler a little bit about this battle we've had going on.
Hey there, Larry. We're having a good race with you there right now. The bottom line is this is the first time really Dale Earnhardt Jr. has been back in traffic all afternoon. He's spinning the wheels a little bit coming off the corner right now, but I guess I'll throw it to Hermie. Question is whether or not the traffic is making any bit of a difference there as far as Earnhardt Jr. spinning the wheels. Could the aero be playing a factor there, Hermie, at all?
Yeah, I wanted to ask that question to Larry McReynolds. Larry, we've been out front pretty much all day and can run the line that Dale Jr. wants to run. Been out front with clean air. Well, Tony Eury Jr. wanted to stay on the racetrack this last caution, but Dale Earnhardt Jr., when he spun out the 18 car, he slid that left front tire, had a little bit of a flat spot. When the caution came out, they even ended up following the leaders on the pit road, but now back in traffic, Larry, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is complaining about tight through the center and loose off. How much do you think that is car and how much do you think that's track position?
Well, I definitely think no matter what, Hermie, and I watched it with Mike Ford in the 11 car a couple of cautions ago. It looks like as hot and slick as this racetrack is, there's no substitute for 4 fresh tires. I mean, we started back in 20th and made our way to 10th in about 12 laps. But the thing I've been pointing out to our viewers, it's like everybody is fighting loose off. The driver's going to have to do a lot to control that. But what you've got to do is make sure you don't try to adjust that out and hurt the turning in the middle. And I think that's what a lot of teams have been doing, trying to fix the loose off, but hurting the car in the middle of the corner.
No question about it.
Well, Randy, when you look at what the guys have done on pit road and the entire team effort, the last stop was a 13.3, but Scott Miller laid it out at the beginning of the day. Our goal today, the accomplishment that we really need to leave here with, is a win because we need another 10 bonus points. And when you look at how this team has really rallied from that first pit stop, Larry Mack, when we made significant adjustments, it's really come together.
Well, we certainly appreciate Randy Pemberton and Hermie Sadler joining us from Channel 796. As I said at the top of the show, those two cars, they need a good run today here at Richmond.
don't believe in miracles? You pick up a check one day, then I'll believe in miracles.
Robert De Niro, Al Pacino.
Nothing wrong with a little shooting as long as the right people get shot.
That is poetry.
Righteous Kill. Rated R. Starts September 12th.
It's gonna work. I don't think it will. Let's go. Dad? It's time. You'd be a really nice catch for somebody. Please?
Just for Men takes 5 easy minutes, targets only the gray hair, and can start something great.
For my girls.
Yes! I'm glad we did it.
Just for Men.
12 summers of boat hauling. 6 minutes to soccer practice. 63 miles of commuting daily. For any extreme, from the road to the racetrack, nothing beats Mobil 1, the official motor oil of NASCAR, and the choice of over half of all NASCAR teams. So put some NASCAR in your car with the One, Mobil 1.
From the grandstands to the infield, it's where over 100,000 fans start cheering on Friday and don't stop until Monday. To the historic Super Speedway, where victory and survival in the chase for the Sprint Cup hinges on every turn. If you plan to go to one race weekend this year, this is it. This is more than a race. This is Talladega. To guarantee your seats to the Amp Energy 500, the Mountain Dew 250, and the ARCA Remax 250, go to TalladegaSuperspeedway.com or call 877-GO.
Taking it to the competition right now, Earnhardt Jr. all the way back up to 5th after starting outside the top 15 on that last restart. We have 117 laps to go here at Richmond.
Nobody can touch that last lap. You're doing good.
David Rudiman leads Tony Stewart at the moment. Mark Martin up there in 3rd. Martin Truex and then Earnhardt. Jimmy Johnson follows Jeff Burton in the 7th position. Casey Mears with a solid effort here. He's up to 8th. Regan Smith and Denny Hamlin round out the top 10. Here's Matt Kenseth up ahead. He is 2 laps down.
Randy was starting to see some of the same stuff again from the 88. After we run 25, 30 laps, he's able to kind of find a groove and pull away. Track position now becomes the issue as we're way behind that 44 car of David Rudiman. So we'll see if Tony Eury Jr. can figure out a way to get this car back out front, keep the long run good, but try to get a little bit better on the front end.
I guess the question, Hermie, when you look and you talk about tires, obviously track position being one thing, Rudiman stayed out on that last caution, was able to get some clean air. Obviously the chassis working pretty well for him. He stretched it out to about 4 seconds. Currently he's 3.3 over Stewart, but those guys beginning to close the gap. How is a car? Oh,
Come on. All clear, keep digging. Good job.
No yellow. Back to the fact about clean air and new tires. How is somebody like the 44 car able to walk away when he was seemingly nowhere there in the mid part of the race?
Well, the two things we've always talked about, Randy, clean air and track position. He's able to get out front and get that lead while everybody else is trying to find their way on the restart and kind of racing each other. The guys with the new tires are racing each other. When they drop the flag, you know, Dale Earnhardt Jr. lines up about 8th or 9th on the outside. That's like 18th. So clean air to clean air, we're reeling him back in, but he gets to that. He's got a 2 or 3 second lead on us, you know, time they drop the green flag. So it'll really come down to track position this race will when it's all said and done, Randy.
Talk about a guy having tough track position for much of the day. Matt Kenseth fighting for his life. Let's take a look back at his slip. Kenseth up in the dust, as Junior called it, in the wall. Another look at it.
Hello, come on. All clear, keep digging. Good job.
AJ Majors working Earnhardt through there. Earnhardt up to 5th. 9.5 seconds back. Stewart closing the gap on Rudiman at the moment. Fresher tires starting to work their magic a little bit. Nonetheless, Rudiman's done a great job. He's pulled 6 seconds on Mark Martin. And over again, Tony Stewart. Stewart was right in front of Dale Earnhardt Jr. when that last restart, the green flag flew. So Stewart has pulled away by some 6 seconds over Earnhardt, leaving Earnhardt stuck in traffic. Let's see if Dale can close the gap on the older tires here. Right now, it appears Stewart has the best car in the field. Top lap times there. Earnhardt, Stewart, neck and neck. Bill Elliott making the start, the 21 car here this week. Bill currently a lap down in 36th. Incidentally, Clint Boyer currently 27th, not getting through the field at all. Denny Hamlin is. Where's David Reagan? That's the question. He's only 16th. He's not doing what he needs to do yet.
All clear.
But a 26th place or 27th place showing for Boyer. If Reagan can get up there and do anything. Look at this. About 4 wide off the corner. Are you kidding me? Upper right. Rudiman trying to put some guys a lap down. They're everywhere. Rudiman in some heavy lap traffic. Earnhardt now kind of clean and green at the moment. Chopping into the lead of Rudiman. Earnhardt 5th. He's 2 seconds off of Mark Martin now for 4th.
Randy, if this thing stays green,
Middle 1 and 2 up high there. Crosses out. He's up high there. Stay in the middle or go low. Go low there. He's up high.
Yellow out.
He's up high there. 83 car. Watch him. Watch him.
Oh, right front bad in the wall for Vickers.
I was getting ready to say if this thing stayed green, we're running them down, but not the case. I'm sure everybody will be back to pit road this time.
Yeah,
well, I mean, it's still loose in, loose off. I don't know what we've done. We just need to undo it. And then quit rotating the last 2 runs. It's been okay, but, I mean, it seems like we made it tight or something without hurting the entrance or the exit.
Okay, 10-4. Well, we've done a half a pound a while ago when you flat spotted the tire. I put that back, so I'm back to where I was when I started the race right now.
Could be exactly
tight in the center. Been tight in the middle of that whole run. But it was it's free in and off, but the early tight is the biggest problem.
We heard from Jeff about Jeff Gordon talking about this track change. Hermie, what's he talking about rotating as he comes down pit road? Rotate through the middle.
Make sure it's full.
You want to get this pit right out of the way, but rotate means the car won't go the other way, Randy.
4,400 there. He's going to pull off here. You are 10 away.
88
right
car
here,
coming
come on,
into our
5,
pit.
4, 3, 2. Come on, come on, come on.
He's talking about rotating, Randy. When it gets to the center of the corner, the front end wants to push. It cannot get the front of the car to rotate and get it turned in the center of the corner to get him a good run off the corner. So they're going to make another air pressure adjustment to go back to where they started the race.
Clear one lane, clear one lane. Stay one lane, one outside.
Another solid one.
Outside the 31 there, 4,400. 4,400 there. 4,400 there, still outside there. Still outside. Stay low. I don't know.
That was all about who wanted to push the issue right there for the
Take
spot.
a look at it on pit road.
Talking about potentially giving Brian Vickers the black flag for deliberately causing the yellow flag. Okay, we're setting it up. Can they go the distance from here? We'll find out. Right shotgun with Dale Earnhardt Jr. Ooh, we lost the spot there. Back right after this.
Sometimes just getting to retirement seems impossible. That's where we come in. As one of the nation's 401k leaders, the principal offers many simple ways to plan for retirement, making it easier for you to get where you're going. Principal Financial Group. We'll give you an edge.
Car driver feels 800 pounds of force at every turn. How does Dale Jr. overcome it? Energy-focused control. Amp yourself.
Sweet mother.
Warren Sapp spent his career pressuring the quarterback.
Every football player that's done the shot has either won or been second.
You gonna put that on me?
Who's feeling the heat now, Warren? Dancing with the Stars premieres Monday, September 22nd on ABC.
They're here.
Johnson family, opportunity knocks.
Tuesday, September 23rd, ABC brings the game show to your home.
The game is on.
All you need to know is everything about your family.
How much do you think your husband weighs?
ABC's Opportunity Knocks premieres Tuesday, September 23rd at 8, 7 Central, part of National Stay-at-Home Week on
Tipple.
Welcome back to Richmond. 99 laps to go. We're getting ready for a restart here. You're riding shotgun with Dale Earnhardt Jr. here on NASCAR Hotpass. Earnhardt currently rolled off a pit road in the 4th spot. 4 tires for all the front runners now. There's a tire, Aaron tire, rolling down pit road. It appears that it had come off the 77 car.
You're right on the track
good.
there. Jeff just said he's having fun. The old man ain't laid down yet.
David Rudiman continues to lead. Tony Stewart second. Burton to third. Earnhardt
He's just
fourth.
having fun. The old man ain't laid down yet.
Mark Martin fifth.
It's cool. That's a little irritating when he jumped up in front of me because they know I was. But he didn't race too hard there. Yeah, 10-4. Got him a break. Cool.
Incidentally, Kyle Busch, after leading there, currently 33rd, a lap down. Juan Pablo Montoya had his problems, he's back to 32nd. Greg Biffle, 29th.
All right, 1 to go at the line here. Got the 8, the 1, 48 in your mirror. They stayed out there last time, just kind of capitalize on a track position. Fans on. Brake fans back on. You'll be all good there, bud. Looking at about 96 laps to go when you get the green. All right, got lap cars coming up the inside here. 42, 18, 19, 78. First 4. Pass the right only. I'll call the green.
Okay, here we go. Could we have seen the last tires we put on today? Probably not, but possibly so. Going green here again at Richmond.
Inside the 19 still. Inside the 19. Inside. Just 1 inside there. 19 is your bumper. Still there. Enter door. Still inside there. 19 by himself. No pressure from the 8. Enter bumper.
Juan Pablo Montoya a lap down at the front, in front of Rudiman. Rudiman leads. 18 car a lap down, trying to make a run on David Rudiman. Junior settling in there behind the 31 of Jeff Burton. Stewart looks to the inside of the lap car of Busch. to the bottom again in 3 and 4. On the ticker there across, David Reagan complaining about no grip. He's back at 18th. Carl Edwards back on the lead lap 17th.
Still there, be clear in behind him if he gets it.
Edwards complaining about loose off. Matt Kenseth involved in a skirmish early on. Crush panels knocked out, saying the car is extremely hot. As Earnhardt looks to the inside of Jeff Burton. Earnhardt to the bottom, Burton works the high.
At your door, still there. Still there at your door, no pressure on the 8. Go at your door there. Still clear by 3 to the 8, outside the 31 at your door. Still there at your door. At your door. Still there at your bumper. Still there, clear, all clear.
So, championship standings, look at that, 12th and 13th, fluctuating as we go. It's an 8-point margin at the moment. Incredible. Kenseth hanging on there. Plus 54. Kane in deep trouble. Needing a miracle, not going to get it, it appears. Although, still a ways to go here at Richmond. 87 to go, next time by. Earnhardt up to 3rd. Stewart 2nd behind Rudiman. Stewart just trying to hold on.
There you go. No pressure at all.
As the 18 car is applying some pressure.
Carry your stuff.
All quiet over the radios for the 88. Is Earnhardt tries to close in on Stewart.
Caution is out. Got a wreck off too. Got a wreck off too. Caution is out.
Bill Elliott
Just don't
goes
cut
around.
the center as good as it did earlier today. It's not, cut the middle. It's okay. It's close, but touch off.
Edwards, Bobby.
Stay up in the second groove over there. Stay in the second groove. They hit on the bottom right in that area. Stay up a little bit.
I'm talking about crew chief. Hold on a second.
How about Kyle Busch getting the free pass?
What'd you say, Jordan? Just make sure you cut them brake fans off there. You're doing great there. I mean, you're probably a tenth quicker than both of those guys up there. You know, and we're going to be fine. 18 should be the lucky dog this time, so we won't have to deal with him. Because 42 should have got his lap back right there, so 18 will be the lucky dog. We won't have to mess with him and just concentrate on your deal there, but you're doing good.
Yeah, tempo.
Boy, that was a mess right there. 99 involved with Bobby Labonte, also in that mess, and a lot of smoke.
You're about a tenth and a half quicker than anybody out there, bud.
That was Rick Hendrick encouraging his driver. Let's take a quick break from here at Richmond and come right back. You're watching Dale Earnhardt's channel.
Tell you the truth about HD television. The truth your cable company doesn't want you to hear. Cable wants you to believe they're keeping up with HD capacity. They're not. But DirecTV is. Get the best entertainment and the most HD channels with DirecTV. That includes exclusive sports with games and matchups you won't see on cable. So call now for all your favorite sports, movies, and shows. And you always get your local channels. Do you know what else? Packages start at only $29.99 per month, and you can add HD access to any package for an additional $9.99. Compare that to your cable bill. There are no startup costs, no equipment to buy, and professional installation is free. Call now. You also get a free HD receiver or DirecTV DVR upgrade. from America's #1 HD provider. Time's up. Make the call.
Find this year's Fantasy Hall of Famers with ESPN's draft tools. Practice your strategy with mock drafts, then build your squad in our live draft. ESPN Fantasy Football. The best experts, the best features, the best game. All for free at ESPN.com. College football lives here on ESPN. And to see it all, you need the ESPN Game Plan pay-per-view package. With key matchups and rivalries from major conferences, you'll get up to 12 out-of-market games every Saturday. Order now and you'll be all set for a full season of great college football.
Oh, could everyone please aim their remote at one of these slow images? Now pick a fast one. Excellent. You've now demonstrated for yourself the difference between DSL and Roadrunner High-Speed Online. Add all these extra features over our advanced fiber network, and you'll see why Roadrunner zooms past DSL every time.
Call Time Warner Cable for special savings on Roadrunner High-Speed Online. Don't delay. Call today. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
For great college football from across the country, you need ESPN Game Plan from DirecTV. With key matchups and rivalries from major conferences, ESPN Game Plan has up to 12 games every Saturday from outside your local area. Order now and you'll be all set for a full season of college football with ESPN Game Plan from DirecTV. Only 2 payments of $64.50 each. To order, call 1-800-GET-SPORTS or go to directtv.com/gameplan.
80 laps to go when you get the green.
You heard it, 80 to go here at Richmond. You're riding shotgun with Dale Earnhardt Jr. here this afternoon on DirecTV's NASCAR Hot Pass. There's Tony Eury Jr., crew chief for Earnhardt on top of the box. All afternoon long, car owner Rick Hendrick has been up there, continues to be there as well. Randy Pemberton along with Hermes Sadler, along for the ride with you.
All right, man. 848-31 in your mirror. 1970-77 inside there. Coming to the green, pass to the right only.
David Rudiman, Tony Stewart, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Mark Martin, and Jimmy Johnson, your top 5. 80 to go here
there.
and going green.
Get ready. Green, green, green. No pressure from the 8. Clear behind the 70 if you need it. Big hole behind the 70. Just a 70 inside there now. Just a 70 inside. 70 hits your bumper. 70 to clear the 70. Just a 19 now. Just a 19 now. Inside there. No pressure behind him. At your door. At your door. At your bumper still. Still there at your bumper. Clear. All clear.
TJ Majors clearing Earnhardt on the lap traffic.
Nice and smooth. No pressure from behind.
33 cars on the lead lap. Earnhardt running third. David Rudiman, Tony Stewart up front. Incidentally, Clint Boyer, final guy currently to make the chase. Should it end now?
Sure. I might be back on the splitter, Fellows Jr. I ain't real sure, though. It's hard to tell.
Boyer up to 18th. Hamlin is 8th.
In full.
I'll just get
A couple of NFL scores for you there, top of the screen. On board with Earnhardt Jr. as he chases Tony Stewart. Hearing possible reports of Casey Kane with a tire going down. That could solidify him as being out of the chase. He's back to 32nd now, is Casey Kane.
I'd like to welcome in Randy Pemberton right now, and Hermie Sadler, who's been kind of covering the guys in second place, Dale Earnhardt Jr. And guys, you put a little bit of pressure on us, but how good are you, Randy?
Well, I don't think the car is exactly where Dale Earnhardt Jr. wants it at this point in time. Hermie Sadler and I have been talking about whether or not this track perhaps is changing. We heard some reports that Jeff Gordon talked about this racetrack changing. We were great early on, and currently right now, certainly we have track position, but the car not to his liking. We'll get specifics, Jeff, from Hermie Sadler. Hermie?
Yeah, Randy, and Jeff Hammond, Dale Earnhardt Jr. has been complaining a little bit about being free on entry and free on exit like a lot of other guys are fighting as the 48 car gets past us right now. And some of the air pressure changes that Tony Eury Jr. is making that should tighten this car up are actually making it looser. So I'd like to get your input on what you're seeing, Tony Rizzuti, and what are you guys seeing on the adjustments you're making on the 20? We're trying to tighten that car up and get looser by the left.
Well, Hermie Sadler, we were tight early on, but it seems like Greg Zipadelli built just enough adjustability into this Home Depot Toyota. It's gotten better and better on each run. Now back at lap 243 when we hit pit road, we were a little bit tight, but now Tony's car is really coming to life. We'll be back with more Hot Pass right after this.
Back to Feel Better Fast, the show that delivers rapid relief. John from Nashville, what's on your mind?
My girlfriend says I need to get off the couch and get in shape.
Hey, try skipping those nachos to reduce your drag.
That or try taking a lap around your living room every time we pit.
How about trying a different girlfriend? What?
We're live on the air. What's on your mind, caller?
The guys are waiting. Get quick advice at feelbetterfasttv.com.
10 to go right now, smoke 10. Have some fun today, boys. Do we do? 10 outside. Come on, come on. In the middle. 29 behind. Go. You're clear. You're clear. NASCAR to watch him. Come get you some of this.
Follow the drama with NASCAR Sprint Cup Mobile.
That's the way we get it done, boys.
Live team chatter, live radio broadcasts, and real-time stats. Available on the new Samsung Instinct only from Sprint and only on the Now Network. Text NASCAR to 7777 or visit sprint.com/speed.
Awesome job, boys.
If you're somebody who's never outgrown the school bus, if you're somebody who gets a new car every year, if you're somebody who'll drive 900 miles to watch somebody drive 500 miles, if you're somebody who can tell a friend by their number, then you're somebody here.
How about you, Dale Jr. fans? We got them at the track. Got them riding shotgun all over the country here. You're watching NASCAR Hot Pass, and we're right along with Dale Earnhardt Jr. with 65 laps to go here this afternoon at Richmond. Randy Pemberton and Hermie Sadler along with you. Take a look at the upper right here. The Childress and Rauschcar get together. Boyer and Reagan. Reagan suffering some damage and dropping like a rock. Here it is again, upper right. Oh! The 01 gets turned after the 07 gets in him. And they're fighting for some points right there. I don't care what you say. Wow. That was something else. So, 63 to go. Dale Earnhardt Jr. back to the 4th spot. Race to the chase stats on the left. It appears by everything we have that Casey Kane is pretty much done. Reagan is experiencing all kinds of problems. That could have sealed his fate right there. The 01 getting into the 6. He's had some damage earlier, and Reagan currently outside. He's dropped to 29th. So we may have our field just about set. Back up front, it's Earnhardt running 4th. He's chasing Jimmy Johnson. Stewart is 2nd. You got to give another that-a-boy to David Rudiman. Michael Walter Brayson trying to steal some thunder from the powerhouses here today, and he's getting it done on the racetrack. There's no question about it. He's pulled away from Stewart by nearly a second. So whatever happens for Rudeman, he let him know that he was here today. Long way to go. 60 remain. Earnhardt just not getting the car to cut the way he would like it to.
There you go.
Earnhardt currently 4th. I guess we can throw out a scenario or two, Hermie, just for the heck of it, for speculation. If a caution came out in the 10 lap, in the next 10 laps, do you think that Earnhardt...
got no power off the corner. They just jump in and slam footed.
I mean, we kind of talked about this before. There's 33 cars on the lead lap. Even though it doesn't appear Dale has the best car at the moment.
I ain't gonna say it again. Because I ain't no crybaby, but you know that's how I feel about it. Mid 4, 57 to go right here, buddy. Keep digging.
I don't think we'll see anybody on pit road is I guess what I was getting to, Hermie, but I don't know.
Yeah, Randy, I mean, I think the guy that wins the race has made his last pit stop. I don't think there's any question about that. It's a shame Dale Earnhardt Jr. doesn't appear to have the best car, and I didn't get that transmission on the radio just now what Dale Earnhardt Jr. was talking about, sounded like he was a little bit dissatisfied with the engine coming off the corner. Is that what you caught, Randy?
Well, I'll be honest with you, Herbie. I kind of missed it as well. I may have stepped on him there just a bit, but the bottom line, oh, he's in the wall.
Inside, come on.
He was not talking about that, Hermie. He was talking about the chassis.
Clear by 1.
He said, but I'm no crybaby. He's having difficulty turning that race car. That's all there is to it. He got up into it there.
All clear.
Wow. Get another look at that. Earnhardt Jr. Oh, he got in the dust. Not bad. Kept the right front tire out of the wall, I think, which is the critical one. Maybe just touched it, but hopefully those tires will stay up. And we got a battle for the lead. Stewart looking to the high side of Rudeman. Junior just trying to hang on at the moment. .52 to go. All the white Goodyear is off of the right side, the yellow Goodyear, I should say, of the 88 car. 3.1 seconds behind the leaders. Stewart now goes to the lead, looking for his first win of the season. Jimmy Johnson right there. Three cars battle for the lead. Earnhardt is 4th. He's 3 seconds back. 50 to go. This time by. All quiet on the 88 radios at the moment. TJ Majors, high atop the spotter stand, has done a terrific job here this afternoon, working Earnhardt through traffic. Tony Eury Jr. has chased the chassis, tried not to get too far out in left field, but 43 cars out there, all still running, laying rubber down on this racetrack. Bottom line is, this is not the same racetrack that these guys started on, number 1. Who's going to be there at the end? It still could be Earnhardt Jr. We've got 48 to go. Running comparable lap times now to the leaders. but he's 3 seconds back. Mark Martin rounds out your top 5. Jeff Burton is up to 6th. Top lap times, there they are. They're right there with the leader. Kurt Busch back there in the 11th spot. Closing in on it here. Final race before the cutoff to the chase to the 2008 Sprint Cup Series Championship. Earnhardt Jr. is locked in, hoping to battle for a win here tonight. Take a quick break while we have a chance before we bring it home here in Richmond. 45 to go.
Steady hand.
And quick reflexes.
And, well, come on. I think my reflexes are a little more honed than yours are.
What?
I'm just saying.
Put them up.
Really?
Let's see it. I wasn't ready yet. Ouch. Ow. Ow.
There's a craftsman in all of us.
Sunday, September 28th. It's the juiciest. 5 years in the making. Season premiere.
I have a husband now. Whose?
ABC's Desperate Housewives. The season premiere Sunday, September 28th on ABC. Thursday, October 9th. Harvey Keitel, Michael Imperioli, Gretchen Mol, and Jason O'Mara.
This is Detective Tyler, and he back.
The most anticipated series premiere of the season arrives.
When my time is done, they will say he has been the heir. Of that, I am sure.
ABC's Life on Mars. Series premiere Thursday, October 9th at 10, 9 Central on ABC.
And welcome back to Richmond. We are under caution once again. Scott Riggs has turned it around. And we await potential pit stops here with...
The road will be open this time. That 44 is going to peel off real early. 4,400.
41 to go.
All right, we'll see it, guys. Pull left. Pull left.
We're all coming.
4,400 here. He's going to peel off right around the corner. Head away. Stop short. Get the box time. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right there. Clear, go, 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 go. Clear all the way to the one coming outside. You're good. No, good. Right there. Clear to the wall. 4,400, 4,400. You're all clear there. 4,400 there.
Another stop.
No pressure.
Inside 13 seconds. What a pit stop by the 8018.
Yeah, 10-4. Good stop there. The one up there got 2. 31-16 your mirror. The one coming outside here, the 45 was a lucky dog. About 10 back. Safety truck up high also.
So Martin Truex takes on 2 tires there to take the lead here.
All clear, all clear.
Well, we have a new race now, don't
One
we?
there, Junebug, wrecked on pit road somebody, so I don't know exactly his status with his right front. When he's leaving, he run into somebody. All right.
Truex, Johnson, Stewart, Earnhardt, Jeff Burton, Greg Biffle, Rudiman 7th, There's the race off of pit road. We're going to bring it home right after this. You're watching NASCAR Hot Pass.
All trucks tow. They all push, yank, carry, and heave. All trucks work. Our truck works for less. The lowest cost of ownership of any full-size pickup. And now, J.D. Power & Associates' highest-ranked large pickup in initial quality. Chevy Silverado, America's best truck.
Everything okay, Carl? I'm winning, right? Yeah, but the other drivers think Aflac sponsorship's giving you an advantage.
Well, if you're sick and you can't work, Aflac pays cash fast to help keep you in the race.
I know, but they see it a little differently.
I taught him that.
Aflac, proud sponsor of NASCAR and Carl Edwards.
Taxi!
Come on! Perfect! Oh, come on!
Dr. Scholl's massaging gel insoles with 2 different gels for softness and support are outrageously comfortable.
That's okay. I'd rather walk anyway.
Isn't it time you put a little gel in your step? Dr. Scholl's.
Every lap, every driver, all on your computer. Track Pass Race View available now, only at NASCAR.com. Log on and try Track Pass for free during.
All right, man, lap cars coming up the inside here. They're middle 1 and 2 now. 17, 19, 66, 70. 31, 16, 44.
And we have some of our
inside there, lap cars. All right,
servicemen on hand here today. Race off of pit road. There you see it. Truex with the 2 tires gained 6 spots. Rick Hendrick looks on.
Fast to the right only there. Pace car is in. Get ready. Ready, break green.
Truex, Johnson, Stewart, Earnhardt, Burt,
still inside.
Biff,
30 runs away with you. Still
Rudiman,
inside.
Denny Hamlin, Kurt Busch, Mark Martin, your top 10.
Still lined up inside there. Hit your bumper. You're all clear. 30 runs right with you there.
Heavy traffic here. Matt Kenseth out front here, 2 laps down. Lap cars everywhere, plus the 2 tires of Martin Truex leading this race. Johnson to the inside of Truex.
Enter your door there. Enter your door.
Earnhardt remains
Still
4th outside of
66
Riggs.
by himself down there. You're pulling him. Enter your door. Enter your bumper. Still inside of your bumper there.
34 to go. Anybody's race
Still
here at
there.
Richmond.
All clear. All clear.
Johnson leads. Stewart to the inside of Truex. Junior trying to follow. Trying to settle it among the 3 of them. Burton back there in 5th. Junior now working the bottom. Should be able to
No
clear
pressure from
Truex
behind.
without a problem.
Outside the 1 car. Enter your door. Enter your door all the way up by the wall there. Enter your bumper. Still there. All clear. All clear the 1. Clear the 1.
Looks like Boyer should make it in, barring any catastrophe here.
Outside there. Still outside. Up by the wall. Clear. All clear.
.31 to go. Chevy, Toyota Chevy.
Caution's out. Watch for you there. You're clear by 2. By 2. Got 1 sitting in the middle. 1 and 2. The 15 car.
He shortened that one up a good bit. DEI got a little work to do on that one. They're bringing it back to the shop. Adding a new body, get it recertified. Who's it going to be? Looks like 15 car, obviously not happy with somebody.
Pit road be open, quickie yellow.
This will be a quickie
I'm
yellow, meaning
yes, sir, you are.
all cars can pit. He and Patrick Carpentier got together.
But we just missed it, man. We hit the ground a little too much all the time, and it don't roll to center. Cut the brake bands off, let the tires pump up, then you'll be ready to go.
Come right back here to Richmond.
I feel like I'm down deep some.
Seconds. That's all the time I have to tell you the truth about HD television. The truth your cable company doesn't want you to hear. Cable wants you to believe they're keeping up with HD capacity. They're not. But DirecTV is. Get the best entertainment and the most HD channels with DirecTV. That includes exclusive sports with games and matchups you won't see on cable. So call now for all your favorite sports, movies, and shows. And you always get your local channels. Do you know what else? Packages start at only $29.99 per month, and you can add HD access to any package for an additional $9.99. Compare that to your cable bill. There are no startup costs, no equipment to buy, and professional installation is free. Call now. You also get a free HD receiver or DirecTV DVR upgrade from America's #1 HD provider. Time's up. Make the call.
Since 1636, the Guard has brought glory and honor upon itself and its soldiers through quiet and selfless service. There is a long and noble history of the National Guard serving at home and abroad to ensure the safety and freedom of their fellow citizens. Our sons, our daughters, our neighbors, our co-workers, the DNA of America. Do you think you have what it takes to be a member of this select group?
Did you know the vast majority of cold and flu viruses are picked up in public places? So please, stay in and watch a movie. Life is hard. Pay-per-view is easy.
NASCAR Hot Pass is brought to you by Polaris, the world's toughest ATVs.
Stand by. All right, brake fans on.
27 laps to go in the final race before the cutoff to the chase
to
for
go
the
when you come back.
championship. Ride shotgun with Dale Earnhardt Jr., currently third.
Got the 1, the 31, 11 in your mirror there.
Struggling a little bit with the chassis, but trying to get some encouragement from the boss right there, Rick Hendrick. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. having a lively banter during the caution, enjoying one another. Get ready to go back. Green flag racing with 27 to go.
All right, come to the green, pass to the right only, I'll call the green.
Johnson, Stewart, Earnhardt, Truex.
It's
your
ought to be
top
fun,
four.
Randy.
Yep.
Cars in. Get ready. Ready. Bring it green. Inside. 2 inside up here, 19 to the middle. 2 inside, just 1 inside to 17 there, just 1 inside to 17. Show pressure from behind there, just a 17 at your door there. At your door. Still there at your bumper, clear.
Johnson trying to stretch the lead out over Stewart and Earnhardt. .25 to go. It'll be over before you know it. Earnhardt 1.2 back at the line from leader Jimmy Johnson. 23 to go. Been one of the dominant cars all afternoon. Tony Eury Jr., Dale Earnhardt Jr. have done a terrific job Likewise, the pit crew here this afternoon clicking off consistent 13.5 to 12.7 second stops.
.21 to go right here, 21.
Jimmy Johnson looking to make it 2 in a row for Hendrick Motorsports, his 4th win of the season. 10 bonus points on the table right now. Each and every one of these guys want it. Who's going to get it with 20 to go? Incidentally, David Reagan currently 30 seconds. 32nd will not make the chase as it stands. Casey Kane up to 21st, that won't get it done. Down the backstretch goes Earnhardt. He's been better the longer they've been on tires. Possibly the track has changed a little, gotten away from him just a little bit. Nonetheless, he is good.
To go.
Stewart trying to close in on Johnson. Earnhardt trying to get himself a piece of that. Great battle there to the upper right. David Rudeman.
Okay.
Rudeman, Burton, Martin, all going at it there.
Or he just rolls in on the bottom.
That's for
He just runs the bottom, backs his corner up and rolls the bottom real good. That's all.
Johnson pulling away now. .1 back for Earnhardt. A day that looks so promising as far as another win. Appears that it might be just out of his grasp here this afternoon, but nonetheless, they have done a great job. We talked about the radio conversation between Rick and Earnhardt here. Let's recap it right now. We talked about the radio communication between Rick Hendrick. Oh, Earnhardt is sideways off the corner. We're going to replay that for you. It was under the last caution flag, the two bantering back and forth. It was just a great thing to listen to.
You've been better than those guys all day, man. Even if it's been hit, go get them. I'm going to try. I know, you need a new motor, you need a new car. What else you need? I got all kinds of wishes. We pay you a lot of money to make up a little bit of difference, you know. You don't seem to help the car turn, I'll tell you that. You done good all day, man. You've been really good, so let's go do it. Simple.
You know, and there's a lot of respect there, Hermie, between Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Rick Hendrick. They've known each other since you know, Dale was just, you know, 5 years old probably. So a lot of respect there.
Yeah, and that kind of conversation, Randy, and that kind of leadership and the kind of guidance is what he wanted from Rick Hendrick that he was not getting at DEI. That kind of support, and that little bit of talk on the radio as we got a battle for the lead. That little bit of communication on the radio and that relationship is exactly what Dale Earnhardt Jr. needs from Rick Hendrick.
Certainly does, and I'll tell you what, running in the 4th spot, if these two guys get together up here, battling for this lead with 10 to go, this race is...
Let me know if I'm doing okay up here. It'll take me a couple laps.
It's still up for grabs. Stewart, Johnson going at it for the win. Johnson looking for win number 4. Stewart has been shut out in 2008. Johnson works the top, Stewart on the bottom. 9 to go. Earnhardt holding his own, going to get a top 5. Working the top side, still trying to figure out if this is a place for him to be in the closing laps, trying to gain some time. Eight to go. Three seconds even off the pace, but he's only 9/10 behind the 11 car of Denny Hamlin, who's done an outstanding job here this afternoon. Hamlin
7 to go. 7.
The battle is still on for the lead. Johnson using all the racetrack. Stewart on the bottom. Chevy and Toyota. Stewart trying to get the bite off the bottom.
Five to go.
Jimmy Johnson finished 30th here in the spring. Currently looking for win number 4 and another 10 bonus points to head into the chase next week in Loudon, New Hampshire. It's down to 4. 4 to go.
4 to go there, still clear by 12. No pressure at all.
Earnhardt 4th. Hamlin is 3rd. The battle for the lead is in the upper right. 2 to go this time by. Down the backstretch they go. Stewart just looking for anything to get him up there so we can put a bumper to him possibly. Get him out of shape.
2 to go.
Less than 2 laps to go, and the chase is on here for the 2008 Sprint Cup Series Championship. Johnson, Stewart, Hamlin, Earnhardt, all in the chase. Burton is in the chase. Burton is 6th right now.
This time by, no pressure from behind. No
the white is out. It appears Jimmy Johnson, without a mistake, will go to victory lane. Working the high side. Here comes Johnson. It'll go to Jimmy Johnson. Earnhardt.
4th right there.
A solid run. Starts
good work,
4th,
y'all.
finishes 4th.
Honestly, I'm real proud of you today. That's fine.
Welcome, everybody, to the Polaris post-race show here from Richmond, Virginia.
Done real good. That's what we needed to start this chase. You know, one good day on our belt there.
Let's go to Hermie with Rick Hendrick. Hermie.
Hey, Mr. H, a pretty good day for you guys. Dale Jr. had a top 5 run. Jimmy Johnson, another win heading to the chase.
Well, it's good momentum going into the chase. All the cars ran good, so good day.
Good day for Hendrick Motorsports. Jeff Gordon, also a top 10 today. We'll wait 1 second and try to get a hold of Tony Eury Jr., Randy.
Yeah, they had a solid day. And, you know, when you get up there and you're competing at this level and running up front, the conversations between crew chiefs and drivers, it's about the same. The difference is these guys and their package is really a little bit better than many of the others that are in the back of the pack as we watch, as we give Jimmy Johnson credit for winning here. Junior climbing out here. And there's Rick over to talk to his young driver. Earnhardt drove his heart out. Helmet is off. Long day, hard work for Earnhardt Jr. Hermie Sadler working his way over there, going to try and get a word with Dale as he wipes his face off. Dale. That's a tough day's work down there. Tough day's work. He can't be too dissatisfied with that, though, Hermie. Hermie can't be too dissatisfied with that.
He doesn't look too terribly disappointed getting to work here with Tony Eury Jr. Not a bad day for you guys. Top 5, you fought it all day.
Yeah, we did. We, man, it was hot, but we had a pretty good car. We just it got a little bit further away from us there after about 100 laps. This car started itching away from us, and we lost the ability to turn in the middle. But we've been looking for a top 5, at least a top 10 somewhere. I know we'd get one here.
I got to ask you about the contact with the 18. Some of the guys are going to say it was payback, but like you slid the left front, get in the corner, but tell us from what you saw.
Yeah, I got in there real hot and locked it up and got into him, wrecked him. I didn't mean to, but it's ironic, ain't it?
It is ironic. That's Dale Jr., top 5 today, Randy.
Absolutely ironic, that's for sure. Earnhardt Jr. with a solid run here this afternoon. Yep, great job there, Hermie, getting Dale Earnhardt Jr. Ironic, to say the least, and it sure did look like he locked the left front up. Let's get go back to Hermie now with Tony Jr.
Yeah, I'm going to spin him around and get him dizzy.
Right.
I talked to Dale Jr. Not what you guys want. I know you wanted to win, but back in the top 5 for you guys, and maybe that's what you need to kind of get back on track going into New Hampshire next week.
Yeah, we definitely wanted to win this one, but, you know, just to get a top 5 underneath our belt, get a little bit of momentum going in this chase is going to be pretty big for us. So, you know, we're looking forward to getting back to Loudon. We run pretty good there last time. Just need to work on our setup a little bit, and I think we have something.
We talked about before the race, still seeing the same things with this car. Small adjustments seem to make a big difference. I mean, how do you go about getting your arms around that as a crew chief?
It's tough. I mean, you know, you just look for small things that you can change, not to get it totally out of whack, and that's what we did today. And, you know, it's made small change. I mean, you know, I don't know. You just, like, you know, the car's half around from track bar from where it started. So, you know, it's just real small things can send you over the edge, but we just wasn't good as the, you know, and our car didn't take off for 30 laps. So I think that little short run there at the end kind of helped hurt us a little bit.
Still got a top 5 out of it, Randy. That's Tony Eury Jr.
Absolutely. They had a solid day, both on the pit box and on the racetrack. Let's take a look back at the highlights from Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s day. There he is getting around Kyle Busch. That was for second right there. Lap 33. Lap 82. To the lead for the first time. He squeezes around Denny Hamlin there. Earnhardt Jr., one of the best cars all afternoon on pit road. These guys did it and did it right. Nearly every single stop. Worst stop of the day, a 13.7. Beat these guys off pit road by 2.7 seconds on that stop. Lap 212, this is the one we'll all be talking about here on Monday. Earnhardt gets into the back of the 18 car. He called it ironic. He locked up the left front, and there goes the 18. What do you think these guys called it? Oh, they'll be talking about that when we get to Loudon. Lap 270, Matt Kenseth gets it out of shape after a tough day. Could have been a catastrophe for Earnhardt. Replay again. Look at Earnhardt feather the throttle. Get around him. Nicely done. Lap 344 of 400. Up into the wall, working so hard and working the high side. Wasn't enough to ruin his day, though. Nicely done, just probably taking a potential catastrophe and turning it into, oh, not so bad. Let's take a look at the results right now. As Earnhardt rolls home in the 4th position. And there it is, Jimmy Johnson, Stuart Hamlin, Earnhardt in 4th. Let's go back to Hermie Sadler with the 3rd place finisher. Hermie?
Yeah, thank you. You got Denny Hamlin. Denny, good run for you today. I know you maybe Richmond may have owed you one the way you dominated in the spring, but a good solid top 5 finish and locked in the chase and been running good recently.
Yeah, I mean, 3 thirds in a row after that problem at Michigan. Can't ask for much more for a chase run. So, we got good momentum, I feel like, and it's a way to hopefully start off the chase on a good foot by having these strong finishes, and that's what this FedEx team needed.
We talked about a couple of weeks ago when you kind of called your guys out. You could have taken it both ways, but it seemed like it's rallied this entire group. Everybody's got back on board, and allowed a pretty good track for you as well.
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't think of a much better racetrack to go to. So we're excited. Everyone at FedEx is excited, making our 3rd straight chase in a row. And, Toyota to have 3 strong Toyotas in the chase, that's first time for them. So congratulations.
Denny Hamlin hitting his stride at the right time, Randy. Finishes 3rd today, locked into the chase.
No question about it. Getting a cold drink, a Coke Zero there, and he is locked in the chase. And I'll tell you what, the last few weeks he has turned up the wick and done a terrific job. As the field, or the fans have filed out here at Richmond and continue to do so. Look at the point standings now. Kyle Busch. 207 back is Edwards. Earnhardt settles for 4th. Burton rounds out the top 5. Oh, ever so close for Kane and Reagan. Kane will finish 14th, but he's got a lot of work that he can still do, along with David Reagan. They can still go to victory lane here over the final 10 races. But Boyer makes the race. Let's take a look at how the seeding looks heading into Loudon. Kyle Busch with those 8 wins has the bonus points. Edwards has 50, minus the 10 that he lost for being penalized, will be seated in 2nd. Jimmy Johnson 3rd. Earnhardt with the win be seated 4th. And everybody from 7th on down, 5,000 points. So just an 80-point spread from 1st to 12 as we re-rack them and queue them up for the break in Loudon, New Hampshire, 1 week from now. It's a beautiful afternoon after Hurricane Hannah downgraded to a tropical storm, raced up the East Coast, and we had to postpone this one from yesterday until today. But we had a beautiful afternoon, and so did Dale Earnhardt Jr. Let's talk a little bit about the shell made to move of the race for the 88 team. It might have been the guy right behind the wheel right here. Matt Kenseth in the wall. Earnhardt could have drove right in his door. Did the right thing. Shell made to move of the race could have taken a great day and turned it to a sour one here. Back downstairs to Hermie Sadler with another chase contender. Hermie.
Yeah, Clint Boyd getting a cool drink of water. Clint, kind of a wild day for you out there, but you did what you had to do, got this thing in the chase, and can go racing now.
Yeah, man, I tell you, it was. I knew it was going to be a roller coaster day for us. You start up front, things are going good, you're in the top 5, things are looking good, and then all of a sudden, you're in the back and the car's tight and you're about to go a lap down and things are bad. But I'm just really proud of all the guys for sticking together and keeping their heads together and, got the car back right and we went back forward.
What have you got to do to capture some of that magic you had last year in Loudon when you surprised everybody and dominated that race? Can you go back and do that again?
I think anybody can do that. I mean, that's just this chase is short. Only 10 races, and hopefully we can get started off on the right foot again. We're obviously a lot farther forward in the points going into New Hampshire, so if we can come out of there with a good finish and momentum and on the right foot, sky's the limit.
Clint Boyd, a 12th place finish today, Randy, but locks himself into the chase for the Sprint Cup.
Bring a little extra coverage here from some of the guys locking themselves into the chase. Hermie Sadler down there working pit road for you here, right here on NASCAR Hotpass. What a great race it was. It was anybody's race here. King of the crew, got to give it to the big fella, Rick Hendrick. Hendrick, of course, owner of all 4 cars. Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Casey Mears, who will be moving on at the conclusion of this season. But just a great guy, respected by all on pit road and in the garage area around the country. Rick Hendrick, king of the crew here this afternoon. So, checkered flag has fallen here. We've got our 12 locked in. What about next week's lineup as we roll out of here and up to Loudon, New Hampshire? Oh, how about Kyle Busch on board next week? Channel 795, Dale Earnhardt Jr. back along again with us. Kevin Harvick and Jeff Gordon. on channel 797. Don't forget the Super Channel. You can vote on who you want on that channel. Hear all the best audio from all the drivers, crew chiefs, and spotters. And once again, let's go back downstairs to Hermie Sadler. Hermie, I think we saw a great race here, and I think we're setting up for a great chase. Earnhardt, of course, a solid afternoon.
Yeah, we really did. I mean, it looked like Tony Stewart may get his first win of the season, but the 48 car, Randy, what can you say? They're obviously making a charge. 10 more bonus points for the 48 car. The 24 car, Hendrick Motorsports car of Jeff Gordon, a top 10 finish, but our guy, Dale Earnhardt Jr., he fought that call tooth and nail. I just don't think the cautions fell exactly right for Dale Earnhardt Jr., but still started up front, led a lot of laps, and came out with a top 10 finish. First top 5 since, only the second top 5 since Michigan when he won. So these guys needing to find their groove as well. I think today was a good day for them.
One other thing real quickly, Hermie, you can see how quickly things can go away with a bump or something like that. We've seen it with Kyle Busch a couple times recently. Although he's been the dominant guy this year, it all went away just like that.
I tell you, I like Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s comment. I said a lot of the 18 people are going to think that contact was payback for May, but it looked like you locked the left front tire up. He said, yeah. He said, but it is ironic. So, our friend Jimmy Spencer at Speed says drivers never forget. So I think he locked the wheels up, but I don't think he was cutting him any slack going into that corner. And you have to do that as a race car driver. You have to let people know, hey, if you knock me out of the way, I'm going to knock you out of the way. We saw it with Carl Edwards at Bristol a couple of weeks ago with Kyle Busch, and we saw it with Dale Earnhardt Jr. today with Kyle Busch. These guys have got to stand their ground, and that's what you got to do if you're going to have a chance to race everybody clean and have them race you clean when it comes down to a championship.
Oh, it should be a great chase. Looking forward to getting it going next week in Loudon. Thanks, Hermie. Good job down there, and I'll see you next week.
Look forward to it.
All right, so that's going to do it from here in Richmond, Virginia, the 26th race of the season in the books, and it's off now to the chase for the championship. Next week, we head off to Loudon. We'll see you then. So long from Richmond, Virginia. Congratulations to Jimmy Johnson for winning yet another one, and a good solid run for Dale Earnhardt Jr. The chase is next from Loudon, New Hampshire, 1 week. We'll see you all in Loudon. Thanks for watching NASCAR Hotpass. I'm Randy Pemberton for Hermie Sadler and everybody. From California to the truck here in Richmond, Virginia, we thank you. So long from Richmond.